From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes.
When you face the Pickett County Bobcats, expect a fight. We play for the ones who came before us.
Excellence is the expectation.
Being a Bobcat means playing to your full expectations.
We fear no one. Lady Bobcats basketball is very intense. We play fast. When teams come here, they'll be in a fight for all 32 minutes. Being a Bobcat means giving your all.
At Pickett, we expect to win.
At Pickett County, winning is a habit.
I wear the Pickett with pride across my chest.
Tradition here is unlike any other.
Excellence is the expectation.
We are Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
And we are Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We are Bobcat basketball.
The final game of the season has arrived at the Bobcat Den, and it is indeed a big one. Hello, everybody. I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden tonight as Pickett County and an unlikely team get ready to play for second place. Casey, Pickett County welcomes in Red Bowling Springs for the biggest game of the season to this point.
Absolutely, Jake. It's a big one. A lot of stake here tonight. Pickett County, if they can win tonight's game, sets them into second place solo all by themselves. A loss tonight puts them in a three-way tie for second, and so there will be a coaches meeting tomorrow and a coin flip, and the Lady Bobcats could slide all the way down to fourth place and have to play in that 4-5 play-in game next week versus Gordonsville. So big game tonight, and excited to be here, Jake, at 7A basketball, UC Sports Nation Game of the Week. Excited to be here with you on the broadcast tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Casey. Excited to be here with you as well. If you are coming to tonight's game, be sure you have black in your wardrobe, as it is indeed a blackout for the Lady Bobcats and the Bobcats this evening. Casey, let's get right to it. What are your keys for tonight's game?
Yeah, let's talk about it, Jake. Let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game. Firstly, Jake, Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas really been able to get to the rack the last couple of games. When they can get to the rack, it just makes this Lady Bobcat team so much more dynamic. They can get slashers. They can find spot-up shooters out around the three-point line. They can get Callie Reeder going inside. It just opens up so much. And so tonight we'll see if they can get the good guard play out top from both Nicholas and from Lowe. Secondly, Jake, last time we played Red Bowling Springs, these Lady Bobcats didn't do a whole lot of pressure, full-court defense. Coach Smith's talked about it before. They got 4 guards and really one big person, so they got a lot of good ball handlers. We'll see if he's came off that mentality any, and if they're able to pressure in the backcourt tonight, create some turnovers, speed this game up a little bit. If the game tempo gets speeded up, I like the Lady Bobcats' chances tonight. Lastly, Jake, I think you got to limit Claire Fleming. It's a tough assignment. I'm assuming that Ella Superglue Kiesland will be checking her tonight. You really got to play her straight up. You got to play without fouling. She's a fantastic free throw shooter. She can score at all 3 ranges. So we'll keep our eye on that matchup tonight and see who's able to come on top. Jake, that's going to be tonight's Casey's Keys for the game. Fans, stick around. Pregame show going to roll on next. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
Our countdown to Bobcats basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
People's Bank's online and mobile banking services give you immediate access to your confidential bank account information. You can pay bills and deposit checks, monitor account activity, or transfer money between accounts from your computer or mobile device. With an internet connection, you can perform many routine banking transactions from wherever you happen to be. People's Bank and Trust Company with offices in Byrdstown and Albany. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Hoops action heating up all across UC Sports Nation. Tonight's preview powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vincent. Just 2 days remain for the regular season for most teams in the Upper Cumberland. Tonight, Jackson County travels to York Institute for a 5-2A matchup. The Dragonettes took the first game this past Friday, 79-30. York head coach Michael Green says throughout his tenure, defense has always been the calling card.
Want to be a great defensive team because we struggled the first year or two offensively, and defense is really what where our success came from. And this season our offense has picked up and defense has picked up. We've kind of slacked off a little bit here this last week or so, but hopefully we'll get going again. But if you don't play good defense, you're not going to be able to win a championship, and because you're going to have off nights offensively. But I feel like defensively you can control that every night, and that's our goal, to be a great defensive team night in and night out.
Jackson County Hall of Fame coach Jim Brown says his team has some talent, but have to be more consistent to win ball games.
I guess it's the same thing we preached all year. I mean, we've just got to become more consistent. I mean, we play very well at times, and then during the same game, then we'll have stretches where we don't play very well, and when we do some things just out of character, just silly things that put ourselves in a bind. And so consistency is the biggest thing.
The Clay County girls host the Macon County Tigerettes this evening in Salina in a non-district game. They beat them 70-57 earlier this season. The Lady Bulldogs have already wrapped up the 7 single-A regular season title. Coach Matt Walker says in these last 2 regular season games, he'd like to see his younger players get a lot of playing time.
We really like to see some of our young girls develop as we're getting into the tournament time. Maybe look at some different lineups together and some different combinations together. As far as having a plan for foul trouble or for injuries or any of that. So I think definitely some younger girls want to step up and make some shots and be a little bit more involved in our offense and handle the ball a little bit for us and put a little bit more pressure on those younger girls to really step up if they're called upon.
We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by Pickett County's junior Allie Eminette as Red Bowling Springs visits the Bobcat Den. 2 very impressive outings in back-to-back district games. Can you feel this team starting to gel a little bit more?
Yeah, we're definitely clicking together better than we were a few games ago, and it's definitely showing up.
The first quarter ended close Tuesday night, followed by a second quarter that saw you hold Gordonsville to just 5 points offensively. How are things feeling on the defensive end as we go into the last game of the year?
I feel pretty good about it. Our last game, we all gave a lot of effort on the defensive end, so I'm feeling good.
The Lady Bulldogs have put together a good season. How did the last game with this team prepare you for tonight's game?
Obviously, it didn't end it how we would have hoped, but it's definitely prepared us, and I think we're ready.
Who's the funniest player on the basketball team?
Ella, she's pretty goofy.
What is one thing you would want somebody to know about Pickett County High School before they leave if they came for a day?
That we're going to give it our all no matter what it is.
What about the school as a whole?
There's not many of us, so it doesn't take long to figure everybody out.
And this or that, covered in fur or covered in scales?
Fur.
This has been junior Allie Eminette of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
Rolling towards tip-off, Pickett County basketball. The People's Bank Countdown to Tip-Off, powered by People's Bank and Trust.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den as Red Bowling Springs comes calling, and we're joined by Lady Bobcats head coach Brent Smith, final home game of the regular season tonight. Do you still get the feeling you did as a player when this game comes around year after year?
Probably so. Probably a little bit more nervous as a coach. So just know what's on the line. Sometimes as a kid you don't realize what's on the line. But, yeah, exciting night for us, hopefully.
This time last week when we met, you mentioned this team needed 2 out of 3 games heading into the final week. Heading into the night, you have the chance to get all 3 and get a big finish. Has it been mentioned what's at stake tonight?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we need to know what's on the line. I mean, you know, you win, you've got second outright. You lose, you got to rely on a coin flip. So, you know, if that possibly, you know, there's a lot of things gonna happen tomorrow night too with Clay and Clark Range. But you know, if you win, you hold your own destiny. So that's what you want.
Does it feel like this team is starting to play their best basketball right now?
I feel like we are. I feel like we're starting to gel a little bit. You know, I think it started with the Cumberland County game and. You know, obviously the Clark Range game, and then, you know, even on Tuesday night, you know, didn't play one of our better games, but we had other people that, you know, that just starting to know the roles. I think it's been big for us.
You jumped out to a 9-0 lead in Game 1 at Red Bowling Springs before the Lady Bulldogs ended up on a big run to end the first quarter. They played zone most of the game as well. That gave some trouble. How do those 2 moments prepare you for what we'll see tonight?
Well, I'll be shocked if we shoot 1 for 23 from the 3 again. So, you know, I just think that was a big piece of it. You know, we didn't shoot it well, and you know, it's not necessarily what they did; it's what we didn't do. So, you know, their zone. You know, we had some good looks and just didn't make them. Just feel like we're going to play a lot better here tonight, and I just got the feeling that you know, the kids knows what's at hand, and I think we're going to go forward from there.
One more time in the regular season, what's everyone's status tonight?
Oh, we're good to go. We don't have any injuries now, so that's great. You know, we're going to hopefully go into the postseason with 100%.
This has been Pickett County's Brent Smith as Pickett County hosts Red Bowling Springs.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier, the experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Welcome back to welcome back to Byrdstown at the Bobcat Den. Pickett County High School tonight for the final game of the year with Pickett County hosting Red Bowling Springs. Let's look at the numbers for this matchup tonight. Pickett County 16-8, 4-3 on the season. They own a 36-16 edge in this series since 2001 with 51 games played. Pickett County is 16-6 since 2001 in Byrdstown, and the last RBS win for the Lady Bulldogs in Byrdstown came on December 8th of 2012 with the Lady Bulldogs capturing a 67-45 victory. RBS won the previous meeting back on January 13th at Red Bowling Springs, 52-41. If you joined us a few minutes ago during the start of the pregame show, we mentioned that Pickett County had a tough night shooting that night. If you caught Brent Smith's interview, they've shot 1 of 23 from 3. It'll be a little bit hard to put on that performance tonight. We're going to take another break as we get set for the national anthem. Starting lineups up next in tip-off here at the Bobcat Den, crowd filling in nicely on a Thursday night. You're listening to Pickett County Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
The national anthem here at the Bobcat Den, performed by Pickett County freshman Lexi Taylor. Casey, now we will take the chance to get into our starting lineups.
Basketball fan in the house, and he had a birthday last week.
For
and he's
Pickett County
years old.
And Red Bowling Springs.
We got a 95-year-old Bobcat fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here tonight, Jake. If he's going to be here, no excuse for anybody else not being here.
No. Getting a standing ovation before the starting lineups. A 95 World War II-year-old veteran. So that's great. That's great to see him honored here tonight.
Big salute to that gentleman right there.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, Gil.
Mr. Gill, 95 years old, celebrating a birthday last week. Now for the starting lineups. For number 20, Red Bowling Springs, ranked 20th in 7 single A. They're 14-10 on the year, 3-4 in 7A, and are coached by Miss Tara Pryor. It'll be number 12, Clara Fleming, number 11, Bailey Massengale, number 20, Chloe Powell, number 25, Josie Green, and number 32, Bree Thompson. One more time for Red Bowling Springs, it's Fleming, Massengale, Powell, Green, and Tompkins. Now it's time for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. They are number 6 in 7, or in single A, excuse me. They're 16-8, 4-3 in 7A with the chance at second place on the line. They're coached by Mr. Brent Smith. It'll be number 12, Allie Amonette, number 13, Ella Kiesling, number 33, Emmy Lowe, number 44, Callie Reeder, and number 30, Zoe Nicholas. One more time for the Lady Bobcats, it's Eminette, Kiesling, Lowe, Nicholas, and Reeder. For the play-by-play action of Game 1 tonight, here is Mr. Casey Bolden.
Thank you, Jake. J-Dub, as I've fondly come to know you as, feels like a tournament game in here tonight.
Absolutely, all packed into the Bobcat Den. Most of the fans wearing black as well.
AC/DC back in black, going to get it kicked off. Coach Smith giving some final instructions over there. Red Bowling Springs already out on the court. The officials are out on the court, and they're going to break it up over there, and they're going to head out. Callie Reeder getting ready to jump in the center circle. Pickett County, all white unis tonight, dressed in gold. gold numerals trimmed in black. RBS going to be in red uniforms trimmed in white with white numerals. Red Bowling Springs going to control the opening tip. Back to Bailey Massengill. She gives it up to Claire Fleming. Fleming going to be checked up top by Ella Kate Kiesland. Double screens. And Fleming going to try to work off the screen. She kicks it over right wing to Chloe Powell. Little weave out top. That's Massengill. She's going to pick up her dribble at the free throw line. Little weave out top. Massengill over in the corner. And she's going to go to the rack. She's not able to score. But on the rebound, that's Brianna Thompson. She's not able to finish it. And coming out of there with it's Emmy Lowe for the Lady Bobcats.
Good defense by Callie Reeder.
First possession here, Lady Bobcats. Emmy Lowe, left wing. She drives. Kicks over to Ella Kate Kiesland. Top of the key this time. It's going to be Zoe Nicholas going to hand it back off to Reeder. They're going to reset. Left wing. Nicholas gets it into the free throw line. Kicks it out to Lowe. Three-point shot up. She can't find the range on that one. And Brianna Thompson from RBS on the rebound. Kick it up court to Claire Fleming where the Lady Dogs will set up offense. 0-0, just over a minute gone by here in the first period at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Fleming goes right wing this time, Josie Green. Green, she's going to hand it off Chloe Powell. Get it down low to Massengill. Massengill works to the rack, and Massengill is able to get the first basket of the game.
Nice little weave from Massengill in the lane to get around Callie Reeder.
Zoe Nicholas going to work it inside to Amonette. Amonette, she's going to go up, and Amonette's going to be fouled. Nice little pass inside to her from Zoe Nicholas that time. So Allie Amonette going to try to go put some Lady Bobcat points on the board here in a 2-0 game with 6:26 to go here in the opening period. Amonette, first shot up, and it's good.
Allie Amonette was our pregame player interview, and Casey, we've not seen a lot from her in the points department as of recently, but she's produced in other departments as well.
She really understands her role, Jake, and that's what a good deep team can do. Understands your role, whether it's getting those loose ball, long rebounds, locking down on defense. You don't have to score every night as long as you know what your role is. Speaking of blocking shots, Callie Reeder, who had 7 big blocks the other night, gets another one right there. Amonette went 2 for 2 from the free throw line, makes it a 2-2 game with 6:05 to go. Zoe Nicholas, three-point shot up. She can't find the range. Fleming's going to find it. She's going to kick it out down court, all the way down to Chloe Powell, wide open. She just couldn't hang on to it. The ball's going to go away and out of bounds back to the Lady Bobcats. 2-2, 5:55 to go here first quarter.
Yeah, let that pass get away from her a little bit.
Red Bowling was able to slide somebody back there on the little snowbird. Just couldn't catch the pass and finish. Ella Kate Kiesland's going to fire one away from the corner. Hits off the front of the rim and then the backboard, no good. Rebound Massengill. They're going to push. Brianna Thompson goes up. Jake, a little block party action down low by Callie Reeder. She's still got it.
Blocked that one onto the stage.
Swatted that one up into the third row of the stage. Red Bowling's going to inbound. Get it into Thompson at the free throw line. Kick it back out top to Powell. Hand off to Massengill. Man-to-man defense, Lady Bobcats. Emmy Lowe going to check Massengill. Massengill wants to go to the basket. Kicks it over left wing, Josie Green. Shot won't go. Callie Reeder on the rebound. Emmy Lowe in transition. Emmy Lowe to Kiesland. Over to Zoe Nicholas. Zoe Nicholas up, and Zoe Nicholas in the basket. Little catch and shoot that time. Zoe Nicholas makes it a 4-2 basketball game with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter in Byrdstown. Fleming goes right wing, wants to go to the work to the rack. Gets it out into the corner. Chloe Powell, three-point shot up, won't go. Rebound Reeder. Bobcats in transition. Nice. Oh. Really nice pass.
Lady Bobcats are seeing the floor well tonight in this first quarter.
Zoe Nicholas caught it and passed it over to Amonette on a dime. And nice score. 6-2 is your score. 4:37 to go. We're going to have our first substitution of the game checking in. Kennedy Marshall's going to check in. And Chloe Powell going to check out for the Lady Dogs. I think the ball hit the ground on that last transition, Jake. Reeder with a rebound, kicked it to Lowe, got it to Nicholas, down into Amonette. Don't think the ball ever touched the floor. Nice shot. Zoe Nicholas, one-legged floater. It won't go. Callie Reeder in there battling for it. She can't get it. RBS going to come out of there with it. Massengill up to Kennedy Marshall. Back to Massengill. Zoe Nicholas going to take it away from her. Zoe Nicholas going to look up court to Ella Kate Kiesland. Kiesland can't finish the layup. Kiesland on the offensive rebound. Ella Kate Kiesland stayed after it and got her a bucket.
Nice fight from Ella Kiesling. Emmy Lowe down there fighting for it as well.
Student section on their feet, trying to get some energy going. 8-2, here's your score. Lady Bobcats lead it with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. On the drive, that's going to be Claire Fleming. She goes in there and she's going to get contact from Reeder. Reeder trying to get that rim protection. They're actually going to pin that one on Amonette. Looked like she got her before she got over to Reeder.
Casey, we didn't see a lot of production in the points department in this last meeting from Claire Fleming as she sinks her first shot. But we did see her perform in other ways. She found her teammates, able to get assists, rebounds, steals, that department that, as you reminded me of on the drive home that night.
She does one thing really well, Jake, and that's make other players around her good, and that's what great players do. She goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line, makes it an 8-4. Lady Bobcats lead here. Ella Kiesland, short corner jumper, won't go. Rebound in there, Callie Reeder. Reeder's in there and battling for it. And as she brought it down to try to go back up, RBS player got in there and got their hand on the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Lady Bobcats going to play it in underneath their own baseline, played in right to Reeder. Little 3-foot jumper won't go. And Nicholas tried to come in for the rebound. She tried to dribble it, and the ball went off a foot, and RBS was able to corral it. 8-4 is your score here. Lady Bobcats lead at 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Fleming, step-back jumper from three-land is good. 8-7. Claire Fleming, nice little pull-up jumper. Lady Bobcats back on the offensive possession. Ella Kate Kiesland from long range.
Gunner, guns, and bang!
She found Twine time that time. Makes it an 11-7. Lady Bobcats lead with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Get it down inside. Brianna Thompson has her shot blocked by Reeder, but on the offensive board, that's Claire Fleming able to clean it up in there. So Claire Fleming getting going early here. Emmy Lowe on the drive. Kick out jumper to Zoe Nicholas for three, and she drained that one.
Gunner, guns, bang!
Lady Bobcats lead it here 14-9. Jake, they've already hit more three-pointers in this game than they did the entire game last time versus RBS. Already hit a couple of long balls.
Yeah, really been able to shoot over the zone defense the past few games.
Massengill on the drive. She can't finish it. Rebound, Brianna Thompson. And as Callie Reeder tries to come over and protect the rim, official's going to take a foul to the table. Put that one on Callie Reeder. Going to be her first foul. Lady Bobcats team's second foul. So Brianna Thompson going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies. Follow the Bobcats on UCSportsNation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoors. Second shot on the way by Thompson's in and out, no good. Rebound, Allie Amonette. Amonette going to dribble it up across the timeline, get it over to Lowe. Top of the key, she finds Kiesland in the corner. Skip pass, try to get it over to Nicholas, it's going to be picked off. Fleming read it and picked it off. And she's going to stop and pop from 10 feet, and it's good. Claire Fleming came to play tonight. 14-12, 1:50 to go here in the opening period. Lowe on the drive and dunk. Down, she got it down into Callie Reeder, and Reeder's going to get shoved as she gets the ball. And they're going to put a foul on Bailey Massengill. It's her second. Zoe Nicholas going to play it inbound. Get it out top of the key. Emmy Lowe, shot won't go. Rebound in there, battling for it though. Zoe Nicholas came out of there with it. Nicholas in the corner to Ella Kate Kiesland. Three-point shot is up.
Gunner, guns, bang!
She banged that one home. 17-12. Lady Bobcats' biggest lead of the basketball game. They lead it by 5. 1:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Student section coming to life. Fleming on the drive. Kick out Bailey Massengill.
Air ball.
Couldn't find anything on that one. And Brianna Thompson backside there to clean it up. Brianna Thompson going to get the score. Lady Bobcats quickly back on the offensive possession. Get it over left wing this time where Lowe will start the offense. Lowe tries to kick it to Ella Kiesland. The ball's going to be picked off that time. Kennedy Marshall. And give it up to Bailey Massengill. Over to Chloe Powell into the corner. Back to Massengill. Massengill's going to drive, and Massengill's going to be fouled as she tries to go to the rim. We'll see if it's on the floor or it's in the act of shooting.
I think they're going to put that one on the floor. Didn't see who they got with the foul. Emmy Lowe.
So they're going to put that one on Emmy Lowe. Substitutions checking in. Addison Lowe and Kaylee Tompkins checking in. Allie Amonette and Ella Kate Kiesling going to catch a quick breather for the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats lead at 17-14. Make it 17-16 as Brianna Thompson's going to bank one in from the free throw line. 40 seconds to go. Quickly, Zoe Nicholas back down court. Her three-point shot won't go. Out of bounds and away, and back to Red Bull and Springs, where they'll have an opportunity to get the last shot here of the quarter if they want it. They trail at 17-16 with 30 seconds to go in the opening period. Man-to-man defense. Fleming going to cross over the timeline, going to dribble out top. See if they go a little ISO here with Fleming. She's being guarded by Kaylee Tompkins. All four players, all the rest of the players flattened out on the baseline. 12 seconds to go. Fleming, left-handed dribble. She's going to cross her over, get it down into Brianna Thompson. Brianna Thompson's on the finish. 5 seconds to go. Lady Bobcats going to get a shot at it here. And Zoe Nicholas shot at the buzzer. It won't go. And after one quarter, the RBS Lady Dogs lead the Pickett County Lady Bobcats 18-17. Stick around, fans. Second quarter action coming your way next, right here on Lady Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Start of the second quarter at the Bobcat Den. Pickett County trails 18-17 to Red Bowling Springs. Here's Casey Bolden.
Lady Bobcats going to have the opening possession here in the second quarter. Emmy Lowe going to have top of the key dribble. She takes her defensive flourishing off the dribble and is going to pull up right at 7 feet for the pull-up jumper, and it's good.
Pulled up in some traffic, too. Stayed very composed in that shot, Casey.
Absolutely. Fleming to the rack again. Nice defense in there, Addie Lowe. And Brianna Thompson able to get an offensive rebound and put 2 more points on the board. Ella Kiesling quickly down court. Lady Bobcats and Ella Kiesling.
She's feeling it. Gun her guns and bang.
She's feeling it tonight. That's her third three-pointer on the game. Claire Fleming, top of the key dribble, 22-20. Pickett County retakes the lead on that Ella Kate Kiesling three-point shot. Going double high screen here for Fleming. We'll see if she works off of it. Kiesling's guarding her. Kiesling's able to fight over the top of the screen. Now they're looking inside for Brianna Thompson. Back up top of the key. Coach Pryor wanted them to get it inside to Thompson that time. Stomping her feet over there, give it to her. They've got her again. They get it to her. She's being guarded down in the paint, this time by Kaylee Tompkins. She's not able to finish it, but she does go get her own offensive rebound. Kick it back out to Fleming. Fleming on the drive. Oh, nice shot, Fleming. She's not able to finish it, but she does get her own offensive rebound. And Allie Amonette going to bring it up court this time. Lady Bobcats. Nice rip that time, Allie Amonette.
Nice defense by the Lady Bobcats. 3 white shirts in there, forcing a couple bad shots.
Get it inside to Addison Lowe, about 4 feet out. She can't find the range, and it's going to be rebounded by Kennedy Marshall. She's going to dribble it all the way up court and pass it off to Claire Fleming. Fleming surveying the court. Kicks it left wing, Josie Green. Back to Fleming in the corner. They're looking inside. They get it down there to Kennedy Marshall. She kicks it back out. Chloe Powell, three-point shot up. Whip won't go. Nice box out that time. Kaylee Tompkins. Kept Brianna Thompson off the board. Emmy Lowe, nice little dime that time down inside to Allie Amonette, who was able to slip behind the defense. 24-20, 5:40 to go here, second quarter. Lady Bobcats lead the Lady Dogs from RBS here in Birdstown at the Bobcat Den. Fleming gonna dribble out top of the key. Again being checked this time, Ella Kate Kiesling. Kick it over to Chloe Powell, then to Green. Back to Massengill, over to Marshall. Nice movement of the basketball here, RBS. Kennedy Marshall, three-point shot up. She's gonna airmail that one, doesn't hit anything. And it's gonna go out of bounds to the Lady Bobcats. Checking into the basketball game, that's gonna be Des Polk. Checking in for Josie Green for the RBS Lady Dogs. Emmy Lowe, right wing, Amonette. Now Kiesling, left side. Skip it over to Allie Amonette. Shot up won't go. Kaylee Tompkins on the rebound. And Kaylee Tompkins is going to get fouled as she tries to go back up and score. So put Kaylee Tompkins at the free throw line. Lady Bobcats lead it here 24-20 with 4:54 to go here until halftime. Tompkins, first shot's on the way, and it's off the front of the rim and hit the backboard and bounced off. She'll have another. Tompkins. Usual routine, shots away, and it's good. 25-20, Lady Bobcats lead it here, 4:50 to go here in the second quarter in Birdstown. Fleming going to dribble it over the half-court line. Man-to-man defense, Lady Bobcats. Kick it over to Des Polk. Des Polk, shots up and no good. Looks like the Lady Bobcats were content with giving her that one. And they find Ella Kate Kiesling in transition, and the ball's going to be blocked away and out of bounds. Looked like Kennedy Marshall blocked that one out of bounds. Nice hustle that time, Kennedy Marshall.
Pickett County's pace on offense really getting to RBS, Casey.
Kaylee Tompkins tried to get a little pass over to Addison Lowe, and it's going to be picked off by Fleming. Fleming's going to dribble it into the front court. Claire Fleming. Ella Kiesling going to check her. Going to get the screen up top from Kennedy Marshall. A lot of standing around here by RBS. Trying to find out a way to balance the floor out, and they finally do. Kick it over Des Bryant. She's going to try a three again. It's no good. Looks like, Jake, it looks like Pickett's fine with her shooting that shot.
Yeah,
Nobody's really coming out to guard her.
I think so.
Addison Lowe.
Gunner, guns, and bang!
Three-point shot, Addison Lowe, and the crowd's into it now. And RBS is going to take a 30-second timeout, but we'll keep it right here, Jake. Largest lead of the basketball game. Coach Smith called it. They went 1 for 23 in the first game.
Yeah.
They've shot it much better here.
They're not going to go 1 for 23 tonight, Casey. They've shot it much better. I think, the second half of the district schedule, they've seen a lot of zone. They saw some zone from Clark Range. The only defense that RBS played was zone in our first meeting. And I think Pickett County is really starting to figure it out. In our pregame sit-down with them, I asked him if this team's starting to gel. I asked Allie and Amonette if this team's starting to gel, and you can really feel it in the way that they're playing, the way that they're shooting, that they're really starting to click on offense.
You know what I'm seeing as well is I'm seeing Ella Kate Kiesling, Jake, she's becoming a quiet leader on this team. I see her clapping her hands on the defensive end. Coming out of the timeout right there, saw her giving some high fives and some fist bumps and some encouragement. And that's what good leaders do. She's been hot here early. Let's see if she can stay hot. Get it over left wing. That's Des Polk. She's 0 for her last 3. She's had their last 3 shots, and she's not been able to find the rim. Kaylee Tompkins is going to dribble it all the way down, and it's showtime for Kaylee Tompkins as she's able to finish. 30-20. Lady Bobcats extend that lead to 10, their largest of the game. Fleming, nice reverse pivot. And nice basket that time, Claire Fleming. She's a player. Emmy Lowe back in the offensive possession. This time Lady Bobcats gives it up to Kaylee Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins, 2 for 2 on her last 2 shots. Little left-handed kiss off the glass.
She's got 5 in this quarter.
32-22, Lady Bobcats lead it. 2:45 to go. Fleming, a little step back jumper. It won't fall. Rebound Addison Lowe. Lady Bobcats want to push the pace here. Emmy Lowe going to drive it to the basket. And they're going to pick up a foul out top of the key as Lowe tried to go to work and try to drive down into the basket. We talked about it pregame, Jake. One of the keys, anytime you can get work going into the basket and you can convert, you just create so many opportunities in other spots of the basketball court.
Absolutely.
Emmy Lowe going to inbound. Gets it out top. Ella Kiesland. Get it over to Kaylee Tompkins. Back out to Addison Lowe. Kaylee Tompkins wants the three-point shot. Can't find the range.
Oh.
And as Ella Kate Kiesland's battling in there for a rebound, she's going to be pushed out of bounds, but they're going to pick up a foul. Looks like they're going to pin that one on Addie Lowe as she was trying to get the offensive rebound. 32-22, 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Bobcats lead it by 10. Largest lead of the basketball game. Fleming going to try to work off that screen up high. Pass it off to Josie Green. Over to Brianna Thompson. Brianna Thompson tries to get it to Fleming, and Emmy Lowe's going to pick it off. Emmy Lowe into the front court. Over to left wing. It's Kaylee Tompkins.
Gunner guns and bang.
Kaylee Tompkins feeling it here tonight at the Bobcat Den. All the players want that second place spot. Don't want to finish for anything less. Want to get in there solo. Fleming, top of the key. Over to Massengill. Now Green. Back to Fleming, left-handed dribble. Dribbles it left wing, looking inside for Thompson. Can't find her. Shots up and on the way.
Another air ball.
And Kennedy Marshall doesn't find anything on that one. And it's going to be away and out of bounds. Back to the Lady Bobcats. They lead it 35-22. Largest lead here of the basketball game. 1:30, a minute and a half here until halftime. Emmy Lowe dribbles the ball across the timeline. Right side at this time. Amonette. Inside, Reeder. Left wing, Ella Kiesland. Three-point shot won't go. Amonette trying to run it down, and she can't get to it before it goes out of bounds. Long rebound that time. We're going to have a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We're going to take one with them. Fans, stick around. 1:15 to go here until halftime. Lady Bobcats lead at 35-22. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
75 seconds left till halftime. Pickett County holds a 13-point lead, 35-22 over the Lady Dogs from RBS. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thank you, Jake. RBS going to have the basketball here. Man-to-man defense, Lady Bobcats. Looking like they're trying to post Fleming up down inside this time. Getting into Brianna Thompson. She's not able to finish. Kennedy Marshall on the offensive rebound keeps it alive. Kennedy Marshall going to dribble in. Get it into Brianna Thompson, and she's going to be able to finish. Brianna Thompson with a nice first half tonight for RBS. 35-24, Lady Bobcats up 11. 38 seconds to go here first quarter.
I think Pickett County is going to hold for the last shot, Casey.
Getting some instruction right here from Coach Smith. Kennedy Marshall out top. Checking Emmy Lowe. 5-second count's on now. She breaks through it. Right wing, Kiesland. Over into the corner to Tompkins. She's going to turn it over. RBS may get the last crack at it here. Get it down to Bailey Massengill. Out top, down to Brianna Thompson. Brianna Thompson, little step back jumper over Reeder won't go. Get it up to Emmy Lowe, 4 seconds. Emmy Lowe all the way down court, going to get it over left wing. Allie Eminette lets one fly at the buzzer. She can't find the range. And that's going to be your halftime. Your score at halftime, the Lady Bobcats of Pickett County lead the Lady Dogs from RBS 35-24, 11-point lead. Stick around, fans. Halftime show, Jake. That's what we do. We're going to come your way next with it. We'll have scores and highlights of the first half. Stick around, fans. Lady Bobcats basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Grange. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
In the world today, information is power. With Peoples Bank's mobile banking app, we put the power to bank almost anywhere in the palm of your hand. Keeping a close watch on your personal finances to detect suspicious activity is one of the best ways to avoid being scammed. With Peoples Bank's mobile banking, you can carefully monitor your most current account activity. Peoples Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. It's halftime as Pickett County Pickett County leads, 35-24 over Red Boiling Springs. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden to recap the first half and break it down for you. Casey, Pickett County continues their hot shooting on offense and great defense on the other end. Oh.
Yeah, they do, Jake, and really was able to get the long ball going there in the first half. Kate Kiesling caught fire. I think KT hit one.
KT hit one. Addie Lowe hit another one.
Yeah, so got a lot of players contributing. You know, this pace, we're at 35 here now at halftime, really favors Pickett County. You know, Jake, they average about 64.7 points per game. And if this pace holds up, they'll be at 70. RBS only averages 53.7 a game. And so if you're the Lady Bobcats, you like this pace. You like getting it up and down the court. They weren't really able to do that at Red Boiling Springs because, frankly, they couldn't hit a lot of shots. And so really like the pace, love the energy. You can kind of tell, and I'm with Coach Smith. He and I chatted about it maybe about a week ago. I said, hey, Coach, do you really feel like this team's starting to gel and come together? And he does. And they've had some big wins here over the last couple of weeks. They've had some losses as well, but they played really well in the losses. Thinking about Cumberland County, I'm thinking about Clay County. And so they've played some really, really excellent teams. Hadn't always been able to get the dub, but it feels like it's really prepared them for this postseason tournament that starts next week. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation first half stat line?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at a stat line for the Lady Bobcats and the Lady Dogs tonight. The Lady Bobcats are led in points by Ella Kiesling with 11. As you heard a moment ago, she had a big first half, followed by Kaylee Tompkins with 8, followed by Allie Amonette with 6. Zoe Nicholas had 5, Addie Lowe with 3, and Emmy Lowe with 2 for a total of 35 points. For the Lady Dogs, they're led by Claire Fleming and Bree Thompson with 11 apiece, and Bailey Massengale with 2. That is the scoring for the Lady Dogs. If Pickett County can hold 3 players on Red Bowling Springs to points and everybody else out of the stat sheet, looks like they can cruise to a win tonight. It's 35-24. Pickett County leads the Lady Dogs of Red Bowling Springs at halftime.
Brandon Flowers is a sophomore at Pickett County High School. He's a part of the Bobcat Band in Byrdstown. He recently joined UC Sports Nation to talk about his favorite parts and what got him into band as part of our Spirit Nation category. This is UC Sports Nation this week.
When did you get into, music overall? Like, what kind of piqued your interest there? And, what were some of the factors, or who were some of the folks that led you to pick up, music?
Well, I really started about maybe 5th grade. Nothing really caused me to get into music. I just really wanted to play piano or drums because next year I would be able to join band. So then I started taking piano lessons by Miss Elaine Beatty out here. She runs the Bobcat tracks, and she was a really good teacher of mine. I've been playing for 5 years now on piano, and she helped me really inspire my works and do what I do now.
Is piano like your first and main?
Oh yeah, piano really started everything for me. I play guitar and was trying to do trumpet now and drums and mostly percussionist.
When you started with band, what were some of the things that led you to, want to pick up that? It sounds like you started music with that in mind already, but what made you want to join them?
Honestly, I just want to play at the basketball games. I mean, you go in there for free, play at concerts. I was already playing at concerts over at the elementary, so if I join the band, I'll be playing a whole variety of music instruments over there at the concert instead of piano. And Mr. Aldridge, Ryan Aldridge, taught me quite a bit how to do that too, so really he helped out with that too.
What's that perspective of the band member in the basketball game like?
Well, shoot, I think it's pretty fun. It's just, we kind of set the tone. You usually hear fans cheering out there because, I'll do some type of crazy tapping technique with the guitar or something. Sounds like Van Halen or something like that. But I just really like getting out there and playing. Hope it inspires some of the basketball players and boys and girls, and hopes that they can do well.
Just kind of in this immediate future, like how do you want to remain, in that musical world?
I'll probably branch out and keep on going until I'm a senior in bands, and I don't know, I might try playing at gigs around here if I ever got a band or a drummer, any type of rhythm thing. But if I do go to college or something like that, I'd like to be in a marching band probably, and hopefully I can just stay musical.
That's Pickett County sophomore band member Brandon Flowers. For more interviews with athletes, coaches, and students, go to ucsportsnation.com.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautosspot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Start of the second half, Pickett County leads 35-24 as RBS will be going to the line. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, J-Dub. Chloe Powell going to step to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies. Look like they're going to pin that foul on Super Glue Kiesland as Powell drove inside. Kiesland tried to come over and help out on defense, and she's going to pick up the foul. Powell goes 2 for 2, makes your score 35-26. Lady Bobcats lead it here, 7:20 to go. Kiesland, another three ball on the way, and Kiesland.
Gunner guns, bang!
Kiesland is feeling it here tonight. It's her fourth three ball of the basketball game, makes it a 38-26. Lady Bobcats lead it here, 7:05 to go, third quarter. Fleming going to get it over right wing this time. That's going to be Josie Green. Get it inside to Brianna Thompson. And Brianna Thompson's going to go to work in there, and she's going to score. Thompson having herself a nice game tonight. Get it over right wing. Ella Kiesland, three ball on the way again. You hear the crowd, Jake.
Gunner guns, bang!
She's got a whole lot of ammo in that thing tonight. She's continuing to let it fly. 41-28, Lady Bobcats lead it here. Lead by 13 with 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Get it out to Josie Green. Green's three-point shot's up and good. Maybe the first three-pointer tonight for RBS. Emmy Lowe back in the front court. Going to try to take her defender off the dribble. She does. Gets it inside. Reeder's going to be able to get the offensive board, and Reeder's going to be able to finish.
Strong offensive board by Callie Reeder.
She took one dribble, got herself squared up, went up strong with a basketball. Claire Fleming trying to put some, nice. And we're going to have a travel. Brianna Thompson got in there and got it kind of on one leg, Jake. And
I'm glad they caught the second one because they didn't catch the first one.
Official came in with a whistle and took a walking violation. Emmy Lowe on offense, going to work off a double high screen. Get it out top to Ella Kiesland. Ella Kiesland. Out top, Zoe Nicholas, find Reeder inside. Reeder wants to go spin move. Reeder put her in the spin cycle and got down there and got a foul. This time, looked like they're going to pin that one on Brianna Thompson.
Casey, Pickett County really, really has the edge inside with a double-digit lead. I wonder if Brent Smith's going to turn to the inside game here in the second half and kind of lull this game to sleep.
Callie Reeder on the free throw is good. Second free throw coming up. And second free throw is good. Callie Reeder, 2 for 2. Makes it the biggest lead of the game here, 45-31. 14-point Lady Bobcat advantage with 5.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Fleming going to kick it right wing. This time Massengill over into Bree Thompson. Bree Thompson is going to sling it right out of bounds into the front row.
Nice hands by Fan down there.
It sure was. I think she's got a slice of pizza in her hands as well. Still able to catch the basketball. Emmy Lowe going to break down her defender. Gets it out top of the key. Reeder. Shot up won't go. Rebound Josie Green. for the Lady Dogs. She's going to pass it off this time. Fleming working against Kiesland. Over to Brianna Thompson. Over to Massengill. Massengill on the drive and Massengill on the finish.
We've seen that shot from her once tonight, Casey. She gets in there, gets even with the basket, and just throws it right up.
Callie Reeder going to catch the ball out left wing. Looking for a backdoor cut from Zoe Nicholas, and they're going to get it. And they're going to call a foul on Josie Green as Nicholas went through the backdoor cut, went up for the basketball.
It looked like Green was face guarding her a little bit, just got too into her grill there.
Get it in this time to Reeder. Reeder wants to go to work. And Reeder's going to have it partially blocked and out of bounds.
I think they may have missed that one.
It's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats caught a break right there. Zoe Nicholas trying to work it in. Does so to Eminette. Look it inside for Reeder.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to Reeder down low. She's definitely got the advantage, Casey.
See if they can get Ella Kiesland another shot here as well. She's feeling it. Emmy Lowe over right wing Kiesland. She's got ball on the way, no good, off the front iron. And RBS going to run it back into the front court. Shots up and no good by Massengill. She gets her own rebound. And she's going to travel the basketball.
Yeah, picked her dribble up. Looked like she wanted to shoot a little 10-footer. Had an open look and decided she wanted to drive.
45-33, 12-point Lady Bobcat advantage here. 4:05 to go here in the third period. Callie Reeder going to work it up top. Over to Lowe. Back to Reeder at the free throw line. Reeder wants to go to work. Gets Brianna Thompson off her feet. And she goes up, not able to score. Callie Reeder on the left hand this time. She's not able to finish it. And they're going to get Allie Amonette on a foul for the offensive board.
Tough break there. Callie Reeder, two really nice looks. Thought the second one was going to go.
Ball got up there and rolled around the rim and just fell right off. And Amonette trying to come for the offensive board. They're going to pin a foul on her. Fleming back into the front court for RBS. They're going to go to work here. Get it to Massengill. She drives into the paint. Going to kick it off to Bree Thompson. Back to Massengill. Massengill drives left side and finishes left hand. Bailey Massengill.
She had a really nice game up at Red Bowling Springs, Casey. She's a nice player.
And Coach Smith going to take a 30-second timeout right here. Lady Bobcats still lead it by 10, but RBS on a little 5-0 run here the last couple possessions,
yeah,
Jake.
Extinguishing that lead. And I think it's a lot to do with their defense. You know, Pickett County's got some good looks down low. They just haven't gotten them to fall. And then down on the other end, they've gotten some nice high percentage shots, two from Bailey Massengill.
Yeah, the Lady Bobcats have really taken pretty good care of the basketball tonight, minus a few possessions. Haven't turned it over a lot, and I really like the last couple possessions they had, just as Jake mentioned, couldn't get the shot to fall. Ella Kiesland missed one, and then Reeder missed a couple down low, but still like the approach. Emmy Lowe going to inbound into the backcourt to Allie Amonette. Amonette going to get it across the timeline over to Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas going to work her way to the basket. And Zoe Nicholas going to take a walk that time. Jake thought she got a lot of contact.
Yeah, I thought she might have gotten some contact as well.
And we're going to have a substitution checking into the game. Kennedy Marshall's going to check in, and Josie Green going to check out for the Lady Dogs. 45-35, Lady Bobcats lead it here by 10 with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fleming, handoff Chloe Powell. Out top, Massengill going to drive into the basket. Not able to finish it. Zoe Nicholas comes out of there with a rebound.
Nice tap out by Callie Reeder.
Down to Emmy Lowe. Over to Amonette. We got somebody open here. They find him, Emmy Lowe. And Emmy Lowe is going to put 2 on the board. Nice entry pass there from Zoe Nicholas.
A little kiss off the glass and in.
Had a triple team, and somebody had to be open. And they found him. Fleming going to work into the paint. Kicks it out to Massengill. Over to Kennedy Marshall. She tries to bounce it into Bree Thompson. And we're going to have a held ball. Bree Thompson and Callie Reeder both in there battling for it. We're going to have a held ball. Substitutions checking into the game. Addison Lowe and Kaylee Tompkins checking in. Ella Kiesland and Callie Reed are going to check out. So check your lineup here for Lady Bobcats. Addison Lowe, Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, Allie Amonette, and Kaylee Tompkins. A little pressure this time from RBS. And they're able to work right through it. Zoe Nicholas kind of, once she got across half court, she dribbled all the way through it.
Made quick work of that.
And went right to the rack. Nice play that time. Zoe Nicholas. Massengill passes it inside to Thompson. Thompson pitches it back out to Chloe Powell. They're going to turn the basketball over. Lady Bobcats on the run here. Emmy Lowe tries to get it over to Addison Lowe. Gets through her hands, but she's able to chase it down. Get it over this time. Zoe Nicholas going to have the ball at top of the key. Over to Addison Lowe in the corner. Addison Lowe.
Gunner, gun, bang!
She's going to get in on the action here. Another three-point ball. Lead gets back out to 52-32. Excuse me, 52-35. So a 17-point Lady Bobcats lead here with 1:29 to go. Lady Bobcats on a little 7-0 run here after RBS was able to cut it to 10. Top of the key, Chloe Powell wants to drive in. And Chloe Powell is going to be fouled that time. It looks like Kaylee Tompkins maybe.
There were a couple different white shirts there. Let's see who they get with that one.
Number 24, Kaylee Tompkins.
Indeed, it is Kaylee Tompkins.
Chloe Powell going to step to the free throw line here, right here for a couple of freebies. First shot's up and good. Saturday morning, we take you all over the Upper Cumberland as we visit live with players and coaches. The high school playbook presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Talking hoops. Saturday at 9 on Rock 93.7. Second shot on the way is good. Goes 2 for 2. Does Chloe Powell. Makes it a 52-37 game. 15-point Lady Bobcats lead. Get it inside to Reeder. Reeder is going to travel with the basketball as she tries to pivot back to the center of the paint. So turnover, Lady Bobcats. They lead it though, 52-37, 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. Fleming on a little hezzy. Takes it to the rack. Not able to get it to go. Rebound.
Callie Reeder strong, straight up.
Zoe Nicholas out to Addison Lowe. Three-point shot is on the way by Lowe. No good. Rebound, Bree Thompson. Get it up to Fleming. Fleming working in transition over to Chloe Powell. Three-point shot, no good. Fleming's going to be able to get the rebound, and Fleming's going to score.
Strong basket there by Claire
Coach
Fleming.
Tara Pryor going to take a timeout. And it's going to be a 30-second, Jake, so we'll keep it right here. But, again, a nice pace right here to this game. If you're the Lady Bobcats, you like the up and down tempo of this game and where it's headed.
Yeah, absolutely. That was another thing that I think you mentioned earlier in the first half was that Pickett County never really got into their pace of the game. They kind of played to what RBS wanted to do at RBS, and it really affected them throughout the game, not able to get a lot of good looks and coming up short.
Lady Bobcats going to inbound it here. 94 feet to go. It's 41 seconds to go in the quarter. They lead it by 13. See what the strategy here is by Coach Smith, whether they flatten it out, go ISO, or try to just go get a bucket. Zoe Nicholas going to bring the basketball across the timeline. 1-2-2 zone this time down by RBS. Massengill going to come out and pressure the basketball a little bit. Got Addison Lowe posted up around the free throw line. Ball's up near midcourt now.
Zoe Nicholas
double team. And as Zoe Nicholas going to try to dribble out of it, she's going to be fouled by Bailey Massengill.
Just about to say, Casey, Zoe Nicholas getting that double team. Somebody had to be open somewhere. And that's Bailey Massengill's third foul, so I wonder if she's going to come out here at the quarter break.
Zoe Nicholas with the basketball. 10 seconds to go in the period. Get it over to Callie Reeder in the right corner. Back to Nicholas. Zickleness. Over to Reeder. Reeder, three-point shot is on the way. It won't go. Rebound Fleming. And she tosses one from three-quarter court, and it won't go. And that's going to be your score after three quarters. The Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Dogs from RBS 52-39. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter rolls your way next right here on UC Sports Nation.
Living a life that fulfills your personal vision. That's the new American dream. At People's Bank, our purpose is to do everything in our power to help you become your best self. Whatever your dreams for the future may be, come by and talk them over with us. We have so many different ways to serve you, and we would like nothing better than to help make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
RBS will inbounds near side as we start the fourth quarter, 52-39 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. Here's Casey Bolton.
Fleming going to drive down into the paint, pass it off to Massengill. Bailey Massengill goes left hand off the glass with the score. 52-41, Lady Bobcats lead it by 11 here in Byrdstown. Right wing, Zoe Nicholas. Back to Emmy Lowe, looking for Reeder, high post, over to Zoe Nicholas. She gets a screen from Reeder into the corner. And they're going to call an out of bounds right there on
I didn't see
Ella
that
Kiesland. And the whistle blew. Didn't look like her feet were even close to it. Nonetheless, turnover, Lady Bobcats, 52-41. They lead it by 11 here. 7:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fleming wants to work off a Bree Thompson screen. Motions are back. Now she's going to try to drive it into the paint. Fleming, shot up no good. Rebound, Bree Thompson fighting in there for the rebound. Chloe Powell going to spot up outside the three-point line. Chloe Powell going to be able to knock it down. 52-44. Lady Bobcats lead it. Trim the lead to 8, though, has these RBS Lady Dogs, Jake. That offensive possession, able to get an offensive board, keep the possession alive, and knock down a three ball.
These Lady Dogs, Casey, do not go away. That's one thing you got to understand. And that was a really nice possession. As you just said, they got an offensive rebound. Pickett County forced a shot inside that I don't think RBS really wanted. Got the rebound, able to kick it out from a wide open three from Chloe Powell, or excuse me, Josie Green.
Yeah, it was Powell, I believe.
Yeah, it was Powell.
J-Dub. So Lady Bobcats going to play it in. RBS has trimmed the lead to 8, 52-44. With 6:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Emmy Lowe crosses the timeline. Right corner, Amonette. Zone defensive look by the RBS. Zoe Nicholas. Back to Lowe.
Pickett County's really got to start moving towards the basket. They're moving a lot horizontally.
Callie Reeder's going to have the basketball taken away from her. It's going to be a turnover. Down to Massengill, over to Chloe Powell. Three-point shot, it's up. And three-point shot's good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Pickett County. So it could be a huge possession here for the Lady Dogs.
Possibility of a 6 or 8 point possession.
Possibly a 6-point possession here. So three-point shot was good by Powell. Cuts the lead to 5, 52-47. Lady Bobcats lead it, but RBS going to play it in here. Shots up this time, Kennedy Marshall. It won't go. Rebound, Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas into the front court. Over into the corner to Kiesland. Back top of the key. Nicholas. Inside to Kaylee Tompkins. Going to find Amonette into the corner. Back to Emmy Lowe at the top of the key. Back to Amonette. Try to get it inside to Kaylee Tompkins, and the ball's going to be turned over again. And Massengill on the run. Massengill can't finish that one. But Kennedy Marshall going to chase it down. Keep this possession alive. Fleming going to pull it up from the free throw line. And you hear the crowd. Claire Fleming going to have a chance for an and one play here.
They've cut this lead to 2.
And cut the lead down to 2. It's 52-49. Fleming's going to be at the line for one free throw. Addison Lowe going to check into the basketball game. Give Allie Amonette a breather. Kudos right here to RBS. They trailed by as many as 15 in this second half. Shot's good by Fleming. Makes it a 2-point basketball game, 52-50. With 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fans, stick around. It's getting interesting here at the Bobcat Den. Zoe Nicholas, right wing. Ella Kiesland coming off a screen on the baseline. Ella Kiesland, shot up, won't fall. Rebound, Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe. And Emmy Lowe's going to be fouled.
That is
and she goes up.
That is, Casey, I think that may be a bailout.
And it looked like a bailout call right there, Jake. Emmy Lowe really didn't have a good posture and a good base and kind of was off balance when the shot went up. They're going to call a foul that time on Fleming. First shot's up by Emmy Lowe. It's good.
Those are the first points of the quarter. Almost 2.5, nearing 3 minutes in.
Emmy Lowe, second shot up, and it's good. Lady Bobcats caught a break right there. We're going to have a timeout on the court. It's a full. Jake will take it with them. 5:27 to go. Lady Bobcats lead it here, 54-50 at the Bobcat Den. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter action coming your way next on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Nearing 5 minutes left to play in the Bobcat Den. Pickett County once had a 15-point lead. It's cut to 4, 54-50. Here's Casey Bolden.
54-50. RBS with the basketball. Fleming going to dribble it into the paint. And we're going to have a foul called in there. She went in there hard to the bucket. And let's see who they pinned that one on. Pinned that one on Zoe Nicholas. Fleming, she's been money from the free throw line all season. And she buries the first one. 54-51. Lady Bobcats lead it here by 3. Second shot on the way by Fleming. And it's good. Cuts it back to a 2-point game. 54-52. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
That's one player you don't want to foul.
Zoe Nicholas out top of the circle. Right wing this time low. Zone defense by RBS. It's giving Pickett County some problems here in the fourth quarter. Not been able to find a whole lot of open looks. Get it over to Kaylee Tompkins in the short corner. Her shot won't go. Rebound Emmy Lowe for the cleanup.
Nice way to stick with it from Emmy Lowe.
Just hanging around down the bucket and found herself an offensive rebound. Chloe Powell, 3-point shots on the way, and it's no good. And nice block out that time. Addison Lowe. Brianna Thompson had to go try to climb her back like a ladder, Jake.
Able to get it over the back. Nice box out by Addie Lowe.
Check your lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. Addison Lowe, Emmy Lowe, Zoe Nicholas, Ella Kate Kiesland, and Kaylee Tompkins. With 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Bobcats lead it by 4. Top of the key, Zoe Nicholas. Over right corner, this is going to be Emmy Lowe. 3-point shots on the way.
Gunners, guns, bang!
She Drano'd that one, Emmy Lowe.
Emmy Lowe with all the Lady Bobcat points in the fourth quarter.
And Fleming on the drive to the basket. She's going to be able to get past Lowe that time and be able to finish 59-54, 3:50 to go here at the Bobcat Den. Lady Bobcats lead it by 5. Lowe, top of the key. Going to have Addison Lowe posted up at the high post. Over to Kiesland in the left corner.
They're trying to get it to her.
Lowe going to pass it right wing to Zoe Nicholas. 2-3 zone defense from these Lady Dogs. They find Addison Lowe. She works the high-low into Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins going to kick it back out. Zoe Nicholas is going to catch it and fire it up. It's no good off the front rim. And rebound Massengill. RBS in transition here.
Yes.
Massengill tried to go somewhere before she had control of the basketball, before she was able to dribble. And the officials caught it. And it's going to be a turnover back to the Lady Bobcats. They lead at 59-54, 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lowe. That's Emmy Lowe into the front court. Over to Zoe Nicholas.
Still trying to look for Addie Lowe in the post.
Going to get it over to left wing. Over to Emmy Lowe. Three-point shot goes up. It won't fall. Rebound Bailey Massengill. RBS going to be back in business here. They trail it by 5, 59-54. Fleming going to drive in, get the ball over Addison Lowe, and she's going to be able to score. And you got to feel like if you can stop Fleming, Jake, you got to give yourself a chance, but it's hard, easier said than done.
Yes.
Zoe Nicholas with the basketball. Going to dribble it down to the free throw line. And we're going to have 2 shots. Zoe Nicholas drew a lot of contact there. She went in on the one-legged floater from about the free throw line and drew a lot of contact.
That's Bree Thompson's third. So now RBS has 2 players nearing foul trouble.
59-56. Lady Bobcats lead it here, looking for more. Zoe Nicholas, first shot on the way is good. Makes it 60-56. Both teams are going to be in the bonus the rest of the way out here, 1+. Zoe Nicholas going to eye the target. Tosses it up. It's nothing but nylon. Goes 2 for 2.
She's money at the line.
61-56. 2:25 to go here. Lady Bobcats lead it by 5 here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Kick it over right wing to Massengill. She's going to go a little reverse layup. And Bailey Massengill on the nice move and finish. 61-58. It's a full timeout. Jake will take it with them. Stick around, fans. Final 2 minutes coming up in a 3-point game. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
2:16 left to play. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty at the Bobcat Den. Pickett County leads 61-58. Here's Casey Bolden.
Emmy Lowe going to dribble right wing. She's going to get the double team. Pass it off to Zoe Nicholas. Zoe Nicholas back out top of the key to Lowe. Lowe over to Amonette in the corner. Della Kiesling, we got a player down at the top of the key. Looks like she sprained her ankle. Get it into Amonette. She can't finish it, but
nice.
Callie Reeder can. Jake.
Talk to him, Callie.
Callie Reeder on the finish makes it a 5-point game again, 63-58. Lady Bobcats lead it here with 1:35 to go here in the basketball game. Fleming going to work to the rack, and they're going to have a hand check foul before she's able to get there. So Fleming going to go to the free throw line here for 1+ the bonus.
Pickett County really struggling to keep Claire Fleming off the free throw line.
Substitution checking in. Josie Green going to check in and give Kennedy Marshall a break. Marshall was injured Lady Dog up near the half-court line. Like she's favoring that right ankle. She's going to go over and get a little treatment on the sideline. Fleming, shots up and good.
Casey, they tagged that hand check foul on Emmy Lowe. That's her second.
Fleming going to get the basketball. She's perfect from the line tonight. She stays that way. 63-60, a one-possession game here. 1.5 minutes to go here in the basketball game in Byrdstown. 7A going to come right down to the final minute. to see who's going to be able to get into that second place spot. Emmy Lowe going to turn over the basketball. Massengill on the breakout. Massengill on the finish. Makes it a 1-point game, 63-62.
It looked like there was a lot of contact on that last possession.
Lady Bobcats lead it here by 1. 1-2-2 pressure this time by RBS. And Coach Smith's going to take a 30-second timeout. So Jake will keep it right here. Fleming and crew have said, hey, not so fast, Lady Bobcats. We want a piece of that second place.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, 15-point deficit at one point. RBS has not gone away. Credit to them to fight and throw on something like that 1-2-2. That's something that we saw back at Red Bowling Springs that really gave Pickett County some trouble, and it's given them a lot more trouble tonight.
So it looks like they've stretched this time out to a full, Jake, but we'll keep it right here. Game reset. Lady Bobcats lead it here 63-62 over the RBS Lady Dogs. So they lead it by 1. There's 1:02 left in the basketball game. We got 1-1 on both ways. So next foul, either side, we're going to shoot the bonus. Held ball situation is going to go to the Lady Bobcats from Byrdstown. They're going to have the basketball here. Going to play it in right in front of the scorer's table. And RBS back on the court, going to be back into that 1-2-2 zone look again. We'll see if they pressure out of it as we go under 1 minute to go here in the basketball game. Zoe Nicholas going to catch a double team. Get it over to Amonette. Amonette over to Lowe. Lowe looking inside for Reeder. And Reeder's going to have the ball swatted from her.
Looked like Reeder took some contact, too, like she was being held.
And Zoe Nicholas going to play it in for the Lady Bobcats. Play it out top to Emmy Lowe. She's going to be guarded up top by Chloe Powell. Emmy Lowe going to drive in, going to take some contact, not able to finish it. Gets her own rebound. And ball's going to be loose in there. Allie Amonette battling for it. And we're going to have a held ball situation, as we talked about just a second ago. It's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats.
And guess who it was? Allie Amonette.
Game after game, she's in there with her nose, Jake. She's got a nose for the ball, especially in big plays.
Not afraid to get gritty.
Zoe Nicholas plays it in to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe, right wing. Zoe Nicholas back to Emmy Lowe. Playing a little keep-away game. Nicholas going to be bumped up near midcourt. And Zoe Nicholas going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies. In a 63-62, Lady Bobcats lead. Some big free throws here.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to come down to the free throw game, Casey.
Checking into the basketball game, Kennedy Marshall. She looks like she's not favoring that right ankle as much. Checking in, Josie Green going to check out. No offensive rebounders this trip down for Pickett County. Everybody off the line. Zoe Nicholas, first shot's up, and it's good.
Like she's in the gym all by herself.
Makes it a 64-62 Lady Bobcat lead. Zoe Nicholas, they're going to bounce her the basketball. Takes her a couple of dribbles. Shots up, shot's good. We're going to have a timeout by RBS here. They trail it by 3. And we'll see if it's a full or a 30. Full timeout, Jake will take it with them. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball. Final 30 seconds of the game coming your way next on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
This is Emily Gibson, your local Twin Lakes security consultant, wishing you and your family a happy new year. Let us help you keep your home and family protected this year with security from Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes Security offers doorbell cameras, smoke and motion detectors, thermostats, and more. For additional peace of mind, add smart home automation so you can control your system from anywhere using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Give me a call today at 528-2005 to request a free security quote.
TN Cert C-0026.
Final 30 seconds here. RBS going to get the ball into the front court. Get it over to left wing. That's Kennedy Marshall. Out top to Chloe Powell. Powell want to work against Emmy Lowe. Back to Fleming. Fleming's going to be guarded by Superglue Kiesling. Fleming going to go to work. Get it down into Bree Thompson. It's going to be blocked. by Callie Reeder.
Callie Reeder said, "Not in my house."
Emmy Lowe in the backcourt. Get the ball up to Aminette. Got to get it across the timeline. And they're going to run the basketball out. And that's going to be the end of your game.
What a play, Callie Reeder.
Callie Reeder came in there and smoked it out of there with a big right-handed paw and sent it back to RBS. Lady Bobcats going to get a win tonight here at the Bobcat Den. Final score, Lady Bobcats over the Lady Dogs from RBS. Final score 65-62. Fans, stick around. The post-game show's coming your way next. We'll have highlights of this game. We'll talk about the boys' game. We'll have stats. We'll look at scores from around UC Sports Nation. Stick around. Post-game on your way next on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Birdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back to an electric Bobcat Den as Callie Reeder says no, ma'am, blocking the Red Bowling Springs Lady Bulldogs from second place. And the Lady Bobcats are in second all alone as they win 65-62. Welcome to the Between Games show. I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden. Really quickly, Casey, how about Callie Reeder?
Absolutely phenomenal play, Jake, to help seal up the game. Just got down there, camped out on that low block, and was not going to have any more of Bree Thompson, who had a nice game herself. Callie Reeder, nice came over, helped defense, was able to block the shot. Lady Bobcats grabbed onto it and just dribbled it out, won 65-62. If you're Brent Smith, you really like the pace tonight of the basketball game, really kind of the flow of the game. Got it up and down the court. We're able to get a lot of folks involved on the offensive end. turned it over a few times against that zone defense, gave them some problems in the second half. So if I had to criticize anything, it'd be, wasn't able to take the care of the ball on every possession in the second half. But you made enough plays tonight, J-Dub, to get the game went your way, and you got that second place, and that's what you came here tonight to do, and you were able to accomplish that. So congratulations, Coach Brent Smith, Coach Rochelle Mason, all the support staff, all the ladies from the PC Lady Bobcats, second place here in 7A. And they'll be, we'll look forward to their tournament draw next week. We'll have that for you probably tomorrow on UC Sports Nation. Check in. We'll have a lot of information about the tournament, possibly superlatives for the league this year, so make sure you tune in. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation stat line of the game tonight?
Yeah, absolutely, Casey. Final numbers for the Lady Bobcats as they win 65-62. They had 3 players in double figures, led by Ella Kiesling with 17 points. Zoe Nicholas with 12, 7 coming in the, six coming in the second half, followed by Emmy Lowe with 10, Kaylee Tompkins with 8, Callie Reeder and Allie Amonette with 6, and Addie Lowe with 3, with the final decider of a score 65-62 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. Coming up next, the boys pregame show. We sit down with Coach Joseph Amonette to talk Red Bowling Springs. Coming your way as Pickett County takes on Red Bowling Springs.
The Union Bank postgame report continues. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range, member FDIC, wrapping up tonight's Bobcats action.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Tip-off approaching for boys teams across UC Sports Nation. Time to get you ready. Powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vinson. York Institute and Jackson County square off in a huge District 5 2A matchup this evening in Jamestown. The Dragons are 5-1 in district play, while the Blue Devils are 6-0. Jackson County won the first matchup this past Friday, 54-51, to take a one-game lead in district play. With 2 games to play, this game will decide the regular season champion. With a win, Jackson County can win an outright title, while York can tie for the regular season crown. Jackson County is trying to avenge last season's 2 losses in district play to the Dragons, and Blue Devils coach Kevin Thomas says his team is playing some really good basketball right now.
Number one, defensively, the kids are taking pride in that end of the floor and rebounding the basketball and then the rest of it, I really do think that they really share the ball well. We don't have any one person, we really kind of go through Kendrick, but, really other than that, I just think just team continuity and playing well together and just kind of hanging in there tough together each quarter.
York Institute plays 5 games this week. They've already lost to Cookeville and beaten Monterey. Dragons coach Rodney Pyle says Jackson County is tough to prepare for.
Jackson County's got a really nice ball club. They've been playing well. They're undefeated in the district as well, so we've got to make sure we're ready for them. And again, that's what we was talking about. We want to win a district regular season title, and we've got to make sure we're ready for Jackson County.
Clay County hosts Macon County in a non-district battle tonight. The Bulldogs beat the Tigers 45-38 in early December when they first got their football guys back in action. The Bulldogs have now won 11 straight games, and Coach Rob Edwards says there is still room for improvement.
Night in, night out, we know that defense travels, so we want to be able to defend, whether it's at home or on the road. we're streaky at times offensively. I'd like to see us become a little bit more consistent there. We've been a good rebounding team this season so far, so if we can keep that up, and just continue to grow, just continue to get a little bit better each day in practice, and make free throws down the stretch.
We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by sophomore Eli Reagan of the Pickett County Bobcats as Pickett County hosts Red Bowling Springs. The team fought hard Tuesday night but came up just short. Where does that four-quarter attitude come from?
I just, when you get that win and when you want to win, it comes in loads, I would say. In the second half, it's more important than the first half to me.
Last home game of the regular season. Anything you'd like to say to those that are out there listening tonight on the support that they've given all year?
I'd like to thank them. I mean, being in Pickett County, playing for Pickett County, it's a special tradition here. We've got a lot of fans, and I'd just like to thank them.
Red Bowling Springs has improved more and more as the season has gone along. What do you remember or have seen from the film on their game recently?
When we played them, they had trouble penetrating our press, and I think that our press has gotten a lot stronger than when we played them the first time. So I think that if we can get them to turn the ball over, we'll do really good.
Do you believe in superstitions, and if so, do you have a game day superstition?
I don't really do anything that's considered superstition. I just go with the flow.
Is there a pregame meal that you'd say is your favorite?
Probably chicken strips and cheese curds.
All right, and a this or that question, Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
This has been Pickett County sophomore Eli Reagan.
The Bobcats hit the court in minutes. This is Bobcats basketball pregame. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First.
Welcome back to the pregame show as we're now joined by Joseph Amonette as Red Bowling Springs comes to town for the season finale. The final home game of the regular season, and it feels like the season has just flown by. Does it still feel bittersweet as it did when you were a player?
I don't think as a player at this point you really don't think about it. You just get excited because it's tournament time, and that's kind of where we are. The district seedings for us are set. Mm-hmm. No matter the outcome of this game, we're playing Gordonsville next Friday. So, it's just a game for us. Red Bowling Springs is a talented team. They're a big physical team. It's just an opportunity for us to get better and an opportunity for us to have a good game going into the tournament play.
Tough to score for both teams tonight early on. Is that one thing that really makes Gordonsville tough to match up with?
I think Gordonsville likes low-scoring games, but I think with us, we just, at the end of the day, we got shots that we wanted. Mm-hmm. I thought it was probably our best game defensively. We gave up 40 points in the paint, I take that back. We gave up 50 points in the paint in our last game. When we played them, last night we gave up 16 from those two kids. And defensively, it's the best game we've had. We just didn't make shots from the perimeter. And, you occasionally have that when you've got a young team like we've got. And last night we just didn't make shots, but we didn't quit playing. We got down, and it's interesting to watch us play. We got down 16 points, and we had it cut to 6 in 4 minutes. Yeah. And I was proud of the way the team played. I was proud of how we were defensively. I thought we executed offensively. We just didn't make a lot of shots, but I'm not worried about this team can shoot, and we're going to make them next time.
Jacob Amonette has been honored with the chance to be a Mr. Basketball finalist. How much work goes into just being given a shot at that award?
I think just to be mentioned as somebody that would be a possible finalist is quite an honor. Jacob's a hard worker. He puts in countless hours. He's in the gym all the time. He's in the gym before school. He's in the gym after school. He's the last one to leave. He's the first one to get here. And, just it's the countless hours that nobody sees that when somebody's name gets thrown out there that they possibly could be a finalist. It's nice to see that kid get a little recognition.
RBS continues to get better as we go. Colton Kopus and Hackney both had good performances in our last meeting, and their offense pretty much runs through those two guys.
Oh, absolutely. They're big, long, athletic kids that are juniors that have played since they were freshmen, and they're extremely talented offensively. And it'll be, in order to beat them, you've got to kind of control those two guys, and that'll be part of our game plan tonight.
Eli Reagan had a pretty nasty collision with one of our own guys Tuesday night, and looked like he was holding his mouth, looking at his nose. Is everyone good to go tonight?
Everybody's good to go. Everybody's good to go.
This has been Joseph Eminette as Pickett County takes on Red Bowling Springs. Welcome back to the Bobcat Den as we are set for Game 2 tonight between Pickett County and Red Bowling Springs. Starting lineups, cheerleaders on the court as we peruse through the lineups. Let's take a look at Red Bowling Springs. They are 3-20, 1-6 in 7 single A, and coached by Andrew Mullinex. Starters for the Bulldogs are Colton Kopus, Chris Hackney, Aubrey Link, Joe Birdwell, and Adolfo Ruiz. One more time for RBS. Kopus, Hackney, Link, Birdwell, and Ruiz. For the Bobcats, they are number 12 in 7A, or single A, 14-10, 3-4 in 7A. They are already set, locked into the second place game next week in Jackson County for the district tournament. Starters for the Bobcats are Jacob Eminette, number 11, Eli Reagan, number 14, Gage Harris, number 20, number 21, Caden Miller, and number 21, Caden Thomas, and number 4, Caden Miller. One more time for the Bobcats. It's Eminette, Reagan, Harris, Thomas, and Caden Miller. For the play-by-play action, here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, J-Dub. Still finishing starting the lineups here. A couple of keys tonight for the game. If you're Pickett County, you want to be able to put a complete game together. Got beat on Tuesday night at Gordonsville. And so we've seen glimpses of this Bobcat team play really well in spurts. Just as the postseason approaches, you want to get 4 solid quarters, so we'll see if they can do that tonight. They want to try to get energy from this home court crowd here tonight.
Very nice crowd packed into the Bobcat Den tonight on a Thursday.
Blackout here tonight. Lastly, Jake, Bobcats, if they win this tonight, can get back to even 4-4 in league play. Going to give them a little confidence as the tournament's going to fire up next week. And so any advantage you can get in terms of confidence, something you want to do. Officials getting ready to step into the center circle. Bobcats in all white, trimmed in black and gold, black numerals. RBS, all red unis, trimmed in white. Tip's going to be controlled by the Bobcats. Princeton offense. Signature of Coach Aminette's team this year. Jacob Aminette going to drive it into the paint. Kick it off to Caden Thomas. Now Eli Reagan wants to dribble in. Hand off this time, Miller. And nice little drive to the hoop that time. Gage Harris. Little left-handed move as he hung up in the air as he drove to the rack, finished with the left. Nice job that time, Gage Harris.
Love to see Gage Harris attack like that, Casey.
Couldn't really get going last game. Missed a lot of shots from the perimeter. One way to get your confidence going, get in there and get you an early 2 around the bucket. See if that helps his confidence. Adolfo Ruiz going to pass it over to Hackney. Hackney going to get it inside this time to Aubrey Link. And shot's going to go up and it's going to be good. Make it a 2-2 game here with 7 minutes to go at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown on a Thursday night, District 7A tilt. Eminette going to pull it from long range. He can't get it to go. Battling hard in there for it was Caden Miller and Caden Thomas. And Joe Birdwell's down with a rebound, and he's going to be fouled that time. Looked like they're going to pin that one on. Looked like they put that one on Caden Miller. So RBS with the basketball. 2-2 is your score, 6:45 to go first quarter. And RBS going to be able to break through the pressure And not a whole lot of air putting the whistle that time,
No,
J-Dub.
it was really late.
And the players kept playing as the officials taking it to the table. So RBS going to play it in opposite the table, right in front of us.
That foul was on Caden Thomas, number 21.
Hackney. Like that Colton Kopus. Going to get it over to Hackney. Man-to-man defense by the Bobcats. Trying to find Joe Birdwell posted up at the high post. Get it over to Ruiz. Ruiz out top of the key to Colton Kopus. Shot won't go. Rebound Gage Harris. Harris going to give it off to Amonette. Bobcats in transition here. Get it over to Miller. Back to Amonette. Long ball from three-point range. It won't go off the front rim. Rebound Birdwell. Going to kick it up court to Ruiz. Back to Birdwell. He's going to turn it over. Eli Reagan's got numbers here. Eli Reagan's going to the hoop. Eli Reagan is going to be fouled by Chris Hackney as he goes to the bucket.
Smart play there by Eli Reagan. Able to stop on a dime as he drove. Chris Hackney couldn't stop running. Able to get the position and get Hackney able to foul him.
Reagan's first shot on the way is good. Makes it a 3-2 Bobcat lead here with 5:55 to go in the opening period. Second shot on the way by Reagan is butter as well. Makes it a 4-2 game. Full court pressure this time Bobcats. Gage Harris back there pressuring the basketball. Ruiz picks up his dribble. Gets it up to Hackney. Double team comes. Back to Ruiz. Over to the corner to Birdwell. He's finding the cut in Ruiz. Ruiz from about 5 feet. He can't find it. And as the ball goes out of bounds, Ruiz tries to go and chase it down. He can't do it. He's out of bounds. Turned back over to the Bobcats.
Hanging out over there with the cheerleaders.
4-2 is your score. 5.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. At the Bobcat Den in Birdstown. Amonette going to get a top screen from Miller, and Amonette going to drive to the rack and score.
Nice move by Jacob Amonette.
Hung up in the air. Was able to get it, maneuver his body around the defender for the score. Colton Kopus going to get it down to Birdwell into the corner. Back to Ruiz. Hackney, right wing, going to dribble in. Going to try to get one to go off the glass. He can't, a little too hard. Gets his own rebound. Going to dribble it back out. Ruiz going to reset the offense. Pass it back to Hackney. Going to be guarded this time by Amonette. Get it down inside. Nice little high-low that time. Aubrey Link gets it into Kopus for the score. Worked it into the high post and just able to lob it in to Kopus. He was able to finish it. Reagan on the other end. Going to pull up jumper from about 6 feet. He can't get it to go. On the offensive rebound, though, Miller in there battling for it. He tries to go catch it in the air and finish it. And as he does on the offensive rebound, he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line for a couple of freebies.
I think they got Ruiz with that foul. That's his first.
Miller, first shot's on the way. It's off the back iron and no good. Substitutions checking in. Dylan Anderson and Payne Burton checking in. Gage Harris and KT, Caden Thomas, going to check out. Lyric Paris stationed up over at the scorer's table is going to come in at the next dead ball. Shots on the way by Miller. It won't go. Goes 0 for 2 at the line. 6-4 your score. Bobcats lead it here with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first period. RBS able to break through the pressure. Get it out to Hackney. Hackney's going on the drive. Hackney on the finish. Nice shot that time. Hackney just drove into the paint. Nobody really picked him up. Shot over everybody as he got in there and was able to score. 6-6, tie game. Dylan Anderson on the drive, and Dylan Anderson's going to be fouled as he works his way off the baseline. And the Bobcats are going to play it in on their own baseline. Lyric Paris checking in. Caden Miller going to check out for the Bobcats, catch a quick breather. Dylan Anderson on the inbound. Gets it into Lyric Paris. Lyric Paris wants to go to work in there. And Lyric Paris going to turn the basketball over as he tried to over-penetrate and he got double-teamed, just nowhere to go, lost his balance. And going to turn it over. Ruiz in the backcourt working against Payne Burton. Payne Burton wants to be pesky in the backcourt. Get it over to Ruiz. Ruiz picks his dribble up, back to Hackney. Hackney wants to drive, get it inside. This time, Colton Kopus on the finish, and RBS going to take their first lead of the basketball game. They lead at 8-6 with 3:40 to go. Coach Amonette going to take a timeout right here, try to regroup the troops, Jake.
Yeah, we talked in our pregame interview with Joseph Amonette. We talked, one of the things I brought up was Kopus and Hackney and Link as well. They all had great games back at RBS in a losing effort. And, really he touched on Kopus and Hackney, and Coach Amonette really said that if you can stop those two guys, that's really who their offense runs through. So if you can stop those two guys, you got a great chance of winning. And right now they're really carrying this RBS team.
They are. A couple of really athletic kids. I remember from last year and thinking what a great foundation Coach Mullenix has got with these two. Unfortunately, this season just hasn't contributed to a whole lot of wins. They're hungry here tonight, though. They're up 8-6 on the Bobcats with 3:35 to go here in the opening quarter. Princeton offense. Eli Reagan going to drive it to the rack, and he can't finish it. Rebound, Payne Burton. Payne Burton gives it off to Dylan Anderson. He can't finish it. And coming out of there with it's going to be Hackney on the run. Get it up to Kopus. Over to Ruiz. Over to in the corner. Birdwell is going to turn it over.
Nice play, Lyric Paris getting in there.
Jacob Amonette back on the offense. Going to get it Lyric Paris, high post. Going to pick up his dribble. Amonette trying to drive to the bucket. He's going to be stopped out top. Stop and pop from Payne Burton. No good. Rebound, Lyric Paris. They're going to say he pushed in the back of Aubrey Link.
I didn't see that one.
In order to get it. That one didn't go the Bobcats' way.
I didn't see that call at all. Very little contact from Lyric Paris.
RBS on the inbound. Get it into Ruiz. Going to have it stolen away by Eli Reagan over to Dylan Anderson. Back to Eli Reagan. And Eli Reagan, once again, just not able to finish. Had a couple of point-blank looks at it, just can't get it to go down. As we're up top, Hackney going to be double-teamed near midcourt, and we're going to have a foul in the play. Looks like Payne Burton going to pick that one up. 8-6, RBS, the Dogs lead the Bobcats here, 8-6 in Birdstown, first quarter. Hackney going to pass off this time, Ruiz. Ruiz going to survey the floor. Man-to-man defense by the Birdstown or the Pickett County Bobcats. Hackney picks up his dribble. They look inside. Going to be turned over. Nice defense that time. Eli Reagan came over on help defense. And we're going to have an offensive foul as Jacob Amonette got deep in the paint.
Yeah, he got way deep into the paint. Came in out of control.
Going to turn it back over to RBS here. 8-6, 2:11 to go. RBS leads it. Hackney gets it into Kopus. Back to Hackney. Hackney going to start the offense. Over to Kopus, down into Ruiz. Picks his dribble up in the corner. Finds Birdwell all the way over on the right side. Back to Birdwell. Three-point shot on the way from Birdwell. And he drainoed that one. 11-6. RBS leads it here with 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. Top of the key. Amonette wants to drive. Picks up his dribble. Gets it into Lyric Paris. Out to Payne Burton on the right side.
That was a quick 3 seconds.
Substitutions checking in. Gage Harris, Caden Thomas checking in. Lyric Paris and Dylan Anderson going to check out for the Bobcats. RBS leads it here 11-6, 5-point lead, biggest lead of the basketball game. Colton Kopus back to Hackney. Going to get trapped up around the center line. Over to Birdwell. Birdwell able to get down inside. Kick out to Hackney. Three-point shot on the way by Hackney is good.
Tighten it up, RBS.
And RBS leads it here 14-6. Coach Amonette going to have to burn another timeout. Jake, it's a 30. you're Pickett County right now, you don't like the feel of this game.
Yeah, absolutely not. RBS really has Pickett County disoriented on both ends of the floor. They can't get a good look on offense. On defense, RBS wants to push, so they're giving Pickett County a lot of their own medicine, and they're Pickett County getting beat down the floor, able to get good looks from both on the perimeter and inside.
Also, a couple of shots by Eli Reagan, just point-blank range. Could not get them to go. Got to figure out a way to get those to go down. 14-6. RBS leads it here over the Bobcats. Jacob Eminette going to kick it out left wing. That's Caden Thomas.
There it is.
For three.
Gunner Guns, bang.
They get a 14-9 game as we go under 1 minute here in the opening period from the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Get it into Hackney. Down inside. Get it into Link. He missed everything. The rebound Birdwell. Over to Ruiz. Back inside. It's going to be Aubrey Link on the bucket. Make it 16-9. Eminette into the front court. Tries to dribble it inside and pass it to Payne Burton. And the ball's going to go off the leg of Hackney and out of bounds. Substitutions checking in.
Jacob Eminette ran into a wall named Aubrey Link.
Aubrey Link, a big old kid. Big, thick guy. Harris on the inbound, needs help. Gets it into Payne Burton. Payne Burton, shot up, no good. Rebound Ruiz, up to Birdwell. Looked like he traveled.
Yes, he did. No, they're going to get a foul.
Nope, they got a travel.
They did get a travel. All right, then. A little late on the signaling.
$16-9, RBS leads it over the Bobcats from Pickett County with 23 seconds to go. Dylan Anderson going to play it in. Coach Eminette trying to get a sub in.
Are we all square? We're all square.
Yeah, they did. Lyric Paris didn't make it over to the table in time to get the sub in, so they're keeping him over there. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Eminette with the basketball. See if they flatten out here. Go a little ISO. Eminette going to get a screen from Reagan. Little two-man game up top. Over to Dylan Anderson. He looked like he carried the basketball. No call. Eli Reagan going to drive in and flip one up. It won't go. And that's going to be the score of your first period here. The Dogs from RBS lead the Pickett County Bobcats 16-9 at the end of your first quarter. Stick around, second quarter action coming up next right here on Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Start of the second quarter at the Bobcat Den. Pickett County trails by a touchdown, 16-9 to Red Bowling Springs. Here's Casey Bolton.
Get the ball inside the link. Over to Birdwell. Back out top of the key to Hackney. Going to reset here. Got Link posted up at the high post. Looking inside for Colton Copas. They get it inside to him, and he's going to be fouled. And before he was able to corral the basketball, got a little hip check by Dylan Anderson. Substitution checking in. Eli Reagan checking in. Caden Thomas checking out for the Bobcats. Check your lineup here. Lyric Paris, Jacob Amanette, Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, and Dylan Anderson for the Bobcats. And as Hackney's going to drive in, he's going to travel with the basketball, so it's going to be a turnover. 16-9. 7.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Amonette over to Harris, over to Reagan. Top of the key, this time Paris. Going to slip Paris down off a little screen. Going to pick up his dribble back to Gage Harris in the corner. Good ball movement this time at the Bobcats. Amonette going to try to drive. Picks up his dribble. Dylan Anderson, three-point shot up, it won't go. Rebound, Birdwell. Just off the front rim, and Birdwell in there hanging around for the rebound. Colton Copas. Nice move, Colton Copas.
Euro.
Nice jump stop and finish at the rim. They lead it 18-9 does RBS. 6:40 to go. Amonette, long three ball, won't go.
I don't think that was the shot Coach Amonette wanted.
Colton Copas on the rebound. Over to Riley Thompson. Try to get it inside. And the ball's going to squirt away off Birdwell and out of bounds.
I think Dylan Anderson caught a little stinger to his ankle.
Dylan Anderson.
Or his knee. Is it his ankle or is his knee?
Holding his knee a little bit. He's got that knee brace on. Kind of hobbled over to the bench. We'll see if he's going to be okay. 18-9. Bobcats trail here with 6:20 to go here until halftime. Amonette going to work off a Payne Burton screen. Find Caden Thomas, left wing, shots on the way. KT.
Gunner Guns, bang.
Caden Thomas from deep.
Needed that one.
18-12, 6:05 to go. We're going to have a timeout. Coach Mullinex, as they really struggled to get the ball in bounds right there.
I think they were close to a 5-second call.
So Coach Mullinex sensed it as well. Took the 30-second timeout. Jake, you've only scored 12 points. I believe Caden Thomas has got at least 6 of those.
He does
Baskets
have
have been hard to come by.
They have been hard to come by, and yeah, I think RBS is doing a really good job of ball rotation down on the offensive end, getting good looks, taking their time. They've been able to push the ball as well and kind of get Pickett out of their defense in a rushed sense to defend.
RBS going to have the basketball. Full court pressure this time, Bobcats. Get the ball into Hackney. Back to Copas. Full court pressure. Here comes the double team. Skip it across back to Copas as he gets it across half court. Get it down to Hackney. Over to Birdwell in the right corner. He shots up. Won't go. Rebound, Gage Harris. Passes it off to Amonette. Amonette works into the front court. Go in and work against Colton Copas. Going to have it swatted away. Nice block that time, Colton Copas.
Very nice.
Out to Birdwell. Back to Copas. Three-point ball on the way from Copas. He holds 3 fingers up and tells the bench, get on my back. 21-12. RBS leads it here over the Bobcats from Pickett County. Here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Caden Thomas. Amonette. Long ball from Amonette. Finds the bottom of the net.
Gunner Guns, bang.
Got wide open on that one. Caught it in rhythm.
The 3-ball really keeping Pickett County in this one.
21-15 as we go under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Nice defense in the backcourt. Gage Harris.
Walk.
Looked like maybe even an offensive foul. Link in there battling for it. First shot's up, not able to go. But he follows his own shot, gets an offensive board, and is able to get it to go. 23-15, 4:35 to go here, second quarter. Gage Harris, right wing. Get it to Amonette. Works it down deep into the paint, and Amonette going to go up. And Amonette's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. The latest on the Bobcats and all their Upper Cumberland foes. Wake up with high school basketball Saturday morning on Rock 93.7. It's the high school playbook as we talk live with players and coaches. It's presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Amonette good on the first free throw. Substitution checking into the basketball game. Brenton Powell's going to check in. And he's going to give Joe Birdwell a breather. Second shot on the way by Amonette is good. Makes it a 23-17 RBS lead with 4:27 to go here in the second quarter. Hackney going to bring it across the timeline. Give it up to Kopus. Right wing, that's Brenton Powell, who's just entered the game. Nice steal that time, Jacob Amonette.
Nice way to save the ball, too.
Gives it up to Gage Harris. Back to Amonette. Amonette on his way to the rack. And as Amonette goes up, he's going to be fouled by Colton Kopus. So Jacob Amonette going to step back to the free throw line for a couple of freebies.
Nice job by Amonette. You know, Colton Kopus has the height advantage, as we saw last time. One of the few times ago down the court, Amonette got his shot blocked. He was able to get up under him that time, able to draw the foul.
Amonette goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line, makes it a 23-18 game. RBS leads it. Link able to get down and get behind everybody. They find him, but he's quickly gobbled up, and they're going to give it back to Kopus. Kopus going to take it from the free throw line, going to drive it all the way in. He's going to kiss one off the glass, and it's good. 25-18. RBS leads it here with 3:40 to go. Second quarter. Amonette dribbles into the free throw line, kicks it out right corner. Gage Harris.
Gunner guns, bang!
He's going to splash one home. Gage Harris.
Nice, Gage Harris.
Be nice to see him going. Inbound. Get it into Riley Thompson. Picks up his dribble. Get it out to Hackney. Hackney over to Kopus. Right wing to Thompson. Scratch that, make it Powell. Back to Hackney. And the man defense, Bobcats this time. Powell on the right wing, being guarded by Eli Reagan. Skip pass this time over to Riley Thompson. They're looking down inside for Colton Kopus. They've got a mismatch in there against Lyric Paris. Lobbed it up in there, and the big man went and got it and went and scored. 27-21. Three-point shot on the way by Amonette. It won't go. Partially blocked. Going to be picked up by Gage Harris. He's going to find Lyric Paris at the free throw line. Lyric Paris goes up, not able to get it to go.
Got to go up a little bit stronger than that one, Lyric.
Dogs back on the offensive set. Up top to Kopus. Left wing. Riley Thompson going to dribble it in. Kick it out right wing, Brenton Powell. Back to Hackney. Find Link inside at the high post, looking for Kopus down low. They've got Link down in there. He's got a mismatch. Let's see if they can find him. Link. Nice basket that time. Aubrey Link hung up in the air, almost double clutched that one, and able to go. 29-21, 8-point RBS lead here with under 2 minutes now to go in the second quarter. Amonette going to try to work off a screen. And
foul! That's a foul!
Colton Kopus is going to block his shot. And the ball's going to go out of bounds.
Amonette took a lot of contact as he went up from Hackney or Kopus. He was all over him.
RBS going to play it in. 94 feet to go. Full court pressure by the Bobcats. They get it into Hackney. Back to Kopus. Back to Hackney. Full court pressure's coming. Kopus able to get it across the timeline. Back to Hackney. Over to Thompson. In the corner to Link. Back to Riley Thompson. Over to Birdwell, who's checked back in. Back to Link. And they're going to call a foul this time on Caden Thomas, as he came in and got a piece of the arm of Aubrey Link as the ball was kind of squirted away there on the ground. 29-21, RBS leads the Bobcats from Pickett County with 1:23 to go. Aubrey Link in the 1 plus the bonus. First shot's up, and he's able to rattle it in. Aubrey Link going to step back to the free throw line. Trying to run it out to a 10-point RBS lead here. And it's off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Caden Miller. Going to pass it off to Amonette. Over to Eli Reagan. Amonette going to step out behind the three-point line. It's no good. Rebound, Aubrey Link. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul on Caden Miller. Off the ball. Didn't see that one.
I saw it, and it looked like he was held. Riley Thompson got an arm around him, and Cade Miller kind of just ran through him. Kind of going both ways there.
Free throws, Riley Thompson. 1 plus the bonus. First shot's on the way, and it's good. RBS with their biggest lead of the basketball game. They lead at 31-21 with 1:08 to go here in the first half. Second shot on the way by Riley Thompson. And he drained that one. Make it a 12-point lead. Scratch that, make it 11 points. 32-21. Bobcats trail it here. Eli Reagan drives it down into the paint. He goes a little spin move back inside, and he's going to be fouled as he goes up.
They got Joe Birdwell on that one.
So Eli Reagan goes to the free throw line here for a couple of shots, trying to dig in, get the Bobcats back in this game. Eli Reagan shot up, no good. He'll have one more. Official bounces in the basketball. Shots up, and it's no good also. Rebound Hackney. Over to Copas. Copas going to dribble it across the line. He's going to get double teamed. It's going to be a steal that time. Gage Harris came in there and swatted it out of there. Up to Eli Reagan. Back to Aminette. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound Lyric Paris. Nice save in by Lyric Paris. And stolen away by Hackney. On the other end, Hackney on the layup.
I don't like that last offensive possession. I wish Caden Thomas would have held that basketball to let the offense reset.
34-21, a 13-point RBS lead here with 20 seconds to go. Aminette on the drive. Aminette on the finish. Drove it right down the right side of the paint and all the way to the rack. Nobody could stop him. Copas under 10 seconds to go. Up to Birdwell. Back to Thompson. Right wing Hackney. Over to Birdwell. 2 seconds to go. Gonna have to get a shot up. They do. Birdwell at the horn. And it won't fall for him. And after one half, your score. The RBS Dogs lead the Pickett County Bobcats 34-23, an 11-point lead. Fans, stick around. Halftime show coming your way next. We'll talk about the first half, adjustments, and stat lines, any scores around the region. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier, the experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year!
The power of community banking is undeniable. When local citizens join together and pool their resources for the good of the community, everyone benefits. At People's Bank, we are a locally owned community bank, independent of all others. We are dedicated to the success of the Upper Cumberlands and the people who live right here. Let's keep our money at home so local people will benefit the most. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den at halftime. Pickett County trails 34-23 to Red Bowling Springs. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden at the half. Casey, not really a great way. There's not a great way to put that first half. It feels like Pickett County's kind of sleepwalking through this one.
Yeah, we talked about, being able to come in here, take care of business, get yourself a little confidence as you start postseason this next week. Your next game's going to be a tournament game. And so, Jake, not impressed with the intensity level or the concentration that they've really played with here in the first half. Not really got a whole lot of good shots.
No.
And the shots that the good shots that they were able to get on the board, easy buckets usually, just not able to finish around the rack. And it's allowed RBS to run this lead out here to 11. Credit RBS. Colton Copas, Hackney, and Aubrey Link have played a fantastic first half.
Yeah, 29 points combined between those two guys, or three guys, excuse me.
Kudos to Andrew Mullenix for having his club ready to come in here tonight and try to steal one here on the road, and try to give his own team a little confidence as they're slated next week for that 4-5 play-in game already. So Bobcats, worst they can finish is third place, and, kind of looks like it tonight. They kind of came in here unmotivated, just thinking they're going to be able to walk in here and roll over RBS, and RBS had different ideas here tonight. So Bobcats trail it here 23-34 here at the half at Byrdstown. Jake, what about a first half UC Sports Nation stat line?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at the numbers for the Pickett County Bobcats, Jacob Amonette leads all the scorers with 10 points, followed by Caden Thomas with 6, Gage Harris with 5, and Eli Reagan with 2. For a total of 23 points. At the half, Pickett County trails Red Bowling Springs 34-23.
Brandon Flowers is a sophomore at
I just really want to play piano or drums because next year I would be able to join band. So then I started taking piano lessons by Miss Elaine Beatty out here. She runs the Bobcat tracks. And she was a really good teacher of mine. The piano really started everything for me. I play guitar and was trying to do trumpet now and drums and mostly percussionist.
When you started with band, what were some of the things that led you to, want to pick up that? It sounds like you started music with that in mind already, but what made you want to join them?
Honestly, I just want to play at the basketball games. I mean, you got in there for free. Play at concerts. I was already playing at concerts over at the elementary, so if I join the band, I'll be playing a whole variety of music quite a bit, how to do that too, so he helped out with that too.
What's that perspective of the band member in the basketball game like?
I think it's pretty fun. It's just, we kind of set the tone. You usually hear fans cheering out there because I'll do some type of crazy tapping technique with the guitar or something. Sounds like Van Halen or something like that. But I just really like getting out there and playing. Hope it inspires some of the basketball players and boys and girls, and hopes that they can do well.
Just kind of in this immediate future, how do you want to remain, in that musical world?
I'll probably branch out and keep on going until I'm a senior in bands, and I don't know, I might try playing at gigs around here if I ever got a band or a drummer or any type of rhythm thing. But if I do go to college or something like that, I'd like to be in a marching band probably, and hopefully I can just stay musical.
That's Pickett County sophomore band member Brandon Flowers. For more interviews with athletes, coaches, and students, go to ucsportsnation.com.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Start of the second half in Byrdstown. Pickett County trails Red Bowling Springs 34-23 for the second half action. Here's Casey Bolden.
Got a little lineup change here in the second half. Lyric Paris, Dylan Anderson get the nod. Dylan Anderson, three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound Birdwell for RBS. So check your lineup here. Caden Thomas, Dylan Anderson, Eli Reagan, Lyric Paris, and Jacob Amonette. Same starters in the lineup for RBS as they started the basketball game with.
They just missed a walk.
Hackney, right wing. Links posted up at the high post. They find him. Looking for Kopus down inside. Kopus being guarded by Lyric Paris. Skip it over to Birdwell, who picks up his dribble. 5-second count zone. Get it over to Riley Thompson. Thompson picks his dribble up, getting closer to half court. Hackney inside to Kopus. Kopus can't finish, but he's able to clean up his own rebound. Taps that one in. Makes it a 13-point Red Bowling Springs advantage here with 6:45 to go here in the third quarter, their largest lead of the game. Eli Reagan, right wing, back to Amonette. Over to Caden Thomas, has been the hot hand here early. Can't find that one. The backside rebound, Lyric Paris. Up high to Dylan Anderson. Over to Amonette. Back to Lyric Paris.
Nice spin move.
Nice little Euro in there by Amonette. He can't get it to go. Rebound Hackney. Coach Amonette wanting pressure. Get it up to Thompson. Works his way through a double team. Back to Hackney, right wing. See if they try to go high-low again here. Get it into Thompson. Thompson's going to have it swatted out of bounds by Dylan Anderson.
It looked like he wanted to take a three there, and Dylan Anderson made him think twice of it.
Dylan Anderson going to check out. Gage Harris going to check back in for the Bobcats. They trail it 36-23 with 6:05 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound to Link. Back to Birdwell, top of the key. Get it inside to Link. Over to Hackney, and that's a nice play right there, as it looked like he was being held down by Eli Reagan.
Yeah, Eli Reagan couldn't do much there, Casey.
Actually, it was Lyric Paris they called it on. Looked like he had one arm hooked. They threw it up to Colton Kopus. He caught it with one hand in the air and was able to finish while he's had that left arm kind of hooked and being brought down. So score the basket. Makes it a 38-23 RBS lead here. And free throw on the way by Colton Kopus is good. Makes it a 16-point RBS advantage, 39-23, 5:50 to go here in the third. Eli Reagan wants to drive, kicks it out to Amonette. He's on the dribble. Back to Caden Miller. Caden Miller with a little 2-foot jumper is good.
Nice bucket, Caden Miller.
Really needed that one. Thompson all the way down court, over to Birdwell. And Birdwell going to travel the basketball.
Got a little too excited.
You saw an open lane there, and his eyes got real big. And he just took off running with the basketball before he dribbled. Timeout here on the court. Looks like a full Jake. Let's take it with him. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches. It's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
5:31 left to go in the third quarter. Pickett County trails Red Bowling Springs 39-25. Here's Casey Bolden.
Amonette into the front court. Amonette on the drive. Picks up his dribble deep in the paint. Going to kick it out right wing. Caden Thomas. Going to pitch it over to Gage Harris. Gage Harris going to try to drive to the basket. He's going to get a hand checked on the drive. And so Pickett County going to play it in on under their own baseline. Gage Harris going to play it in. Get it in. Amonette, left wing. Wants to go a little one-on-one on Copas. Gets Copas up in the air. Kicks it out to Caden Thomas. Over to Gage Harris in the corner, and Gage Harris.
Gunner guns, bang! Gage Harris.
Got his feet set. Got it in rhythm.
Don't let him get his feet set.
Knocked that one down, 39-28. RBS leads it here by 11. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Thompson across the timeline. Get it up to Hackney. Over to Thompson, back to Birdwell. Long ball on the way from Birdwell, won't go. Rebound Hackney. Hackney off the glass. He can't get it to the score. And the ball's going to shoot out of bounds. Going to go back to the Bobcats from Pickett County. Substitution checking in. Payne Burton checking in. Caden Miller going to check out for Pickett County. Check your lineup. Gage Harris, Payne Burton, Caden Thomas, Eli Reagan, and Jacob Amonette. Amonette into the paint. Works it back out. Gage Harris. Gage Harris.
Count the basket.
Drives to the basket with authority. Tosses one up over Link. And he's going to kiss that one off the glass and go to the free throw line for 3 points the hard way.
You got to toss that one up high to get it over Aubrey Link, too.
PC trying to make a little run themselves here. Gage Harris converts the three-point play. So a little 5-0 run here by Pickett County. Let's see if they can string together some stops. Full court pressure. Caden Thomas all over the ball handler. Get it up to Copas. Over to Hackney. Back to Birdwell. Inside. Get it in there to Copas. Back to Thompson in the corner. Looking for Link inside. Can't find him. Birdwell back up top. And they're going to pin that one on Aubrey Link.
Yeah, it looked like he just bowled Jacob Amonette right over.
Jacob Amonette went flying that time. It's a full timeout here on the court. Jake, let's take another one with them. 39-31. Bobcats trail it, but they'll have the ball when we come back. Listen to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
4:05 left to go. Pickett County on a nice little 5-0 run, trying to dip into this Red Bowling Springs lead, 39-31 in the third quarter. Here's Casey Bolden.
On the owner possession, Bobcats going to turn it over. Hackney going to pick it off and going to steal it away from Amonette. I'm going to drive down and lay it up. So cuts that run. Bobcats back in on the offensive set here. Amonette goes right wing. Little slip screen by Payne Burton. Get it down inside.
Nice move.
Payne Burton able to score over Aubrey Link that time.
Going to need more from Payne Burton in the second half.
41-33, 8-point RBS advantage here. Get it into Birdwell around the free throw line. He's going to pull up. Nice little shot that time, Joe Birdwell. A late foot pull-up jumper is good. Amonette passes it off to Payne Burton. Going to hand off back to Amonette. He's going to have a shot blocked, this time by Joe Birdwell. Oh, nice move that time. Colton Copus.
Washing machine.
Spin cycle, repeat. Colton Copus, nice basket. Gage Harris down the baseline. Going to kick it out to Amonette. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebound. Rebound Aubrey Link. Going to kick out Copus. Copus on the run. Going to reverse the basketball up to Thompson. Birdwell, another 10-foot pull-up jumper from Birdwell. He says, let's go. 47-33, run it back out to a 14-point advantage as RBS on their own 5-0 run right here in the third quarter. As Gage Harris tried to drive in, looks like they're going to pin that one on Colton Copus.
Yeah, that was on Colton Copus. He tried to reach in, get the steal, and he grabbed Gage Harris's arm.
Got a substitution wanting to check in here at the table.
Gonna have to attack Copus, Link, Hackney, attack these big guys, try and get them into foul trouble and get them uncomfortable.
Maxie Wilson just checked into the game for RBS. Aubrey Link going to catch a breather. Copus on the rebound from the Dylan Anderson long ball that wouldn't go. RBS wants to run. Hackney.
Charge.
And Hackney's going to get down in there deep and run right over Jacob Amonette. Pretty easy call for the official that time. As Colton Copus actually put that one on Chris Hackney.
That's his second.
2:10 to go. Bobcats trail at 47-33. So we approach 2 minutes to go here in the third. The Bobcat Den in Birdstown. Payne Burton. Backdoor cut, this time Jacob Amonette. Amonette's going to go up against Maxie Wilson, who just checked into the game. And Wilson's going to take a foul. So Jacob Amonette going to go back to the free throw line here with a clock stop, trying to cut in to this 14-point RBS advantage.
And the foul distribution in this half so far is in favor of Pickett County, 6-1.
Yeah, a lot of fouls went against RBS here. So Pickett County going to shoot free throws the rest of the half. Jacob Amonette goes 0 for 2. Dylan Anderson on the long ball.
Finally,
off the offensive rebound.
Finally gets one to fall. Gunner guns and bang.
RBS going to face that backcourt pressure from the Bobcats. Over to Thompson. Get it across the timeline to Copus. Back to Birdwell. He's done some damage here the last couple possessions. Find him in the corner. Going to look at Link down low. Link can't get it to go. Rebound Eli Reagan. Bobcats press it into the front court. Eli Reagan, three-point shot up. It won't go. Rebound Birdwell for RBS. Going to hold it up. Look for help here. Pass it off to Copus. Copus going to take another offensive foul.
That's his third.
We're going to have something here. We're going to have officials coming together.
Yeah.
Not sure what for. We're going to have substitutions checking in. Payne Burton checking out. Lyric Paris checking in. Lyric Paris, Jacob Amonette, Eli Reagan, Dylan Anderson, and Caden Thomas. Let's see what we got here. Foul was on Colton Copas.
What we need is somebody down there we need a sideline reporter, Casey.
Need the third man on our crew. Where can they apply for that at, Jake?
That is above my pay grade. I don't even know that answer.
47-35. Bobcats trail it by 12. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Oh, nice steal that time by Thompson. Took it right away. Oh, nice finish by Hackney.
Wow.
Hackney got up high.
He got
and
up
a little
way
reverse on the finish. Colton Copas and Hackney. These guys are for real. Showed up here tonight to play. Amonette gets it down inside to Lyric Paris. Lyric Paris can't get it to go. Rebound Hackney. Over to Thompson. Under 40 seconds now to go. Copas in the backcourt. Get it up. Get it off cross court. Over to Hackney. Birdwell in the corner. Back to Thompson. Top of the key. 28 seconds to go. Let's see if they hold it for one. Get it into Hackney at the free throw line. Down into Link inside. Finds Thompson right at the top of the circle. He didn't pull the trigger. Into Birdwell, and Birdwell's had himself a heck of a third quarter here. I think he's gone 3 for 3 on
Yes,
about
he has.
3 8-foot pull-up jumpers. He's Drano'd every one of them. Amonette works top of the circle. Get it down inside. Find Lyric Paris. Caden Thomas.
Got it! Yes!
Three-pointer at the buzzer goes. And the Bobcats really needed that one. As your score here after 3 quarters. RBS, the Dogs, lead it over the Bobcats from Pickett County. Your score is 51-38. Stick around, fans. Fourth quarter action coming your way next on UC Sports Station.
Surprise expenses and sudden repair costs can easily result in total chaos on your budget. Don't let an emergency expense destroy your financial situation. Come by and talk with our friendly loan officers at People's Bank. We can arrange a short-term personal loan to cover the cost of your emergency situation with a custom-tailored loan and a payment that fits your budget. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Final 8 minutes left to go here at the Bobcat Den here in Bardstown. Pickett County trails 51-38. Need a big fourth quarter. Casey, let's go get one.
Let's see what happens here. RBS going to have the first crack at scoring here in the fourth quarter. And we still got some discussion going on. I think it was about a basket that may have been a 2 or a 3-pointer. Scored as a 3. And I think Coach Molnex wanted it to be a 2, but no change in the score. Bobcats trailer here 51-38. 7:50 to go here in the fourth and final period from the Bobcat Den in Birdstown. 2-3 zone look this time. As Copas able to get inside. And Copas going to go up and not be able to score. But he goes and gets his own offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the rebound and on the putback attempt. So Colton Copas going to step to the free throw line right here for a couple of freebies. And a 51-38 RBS lead with 7:40 to go in the basketball game. Copas' first shot's on the way, and it's off the front of the rim, no good.
They tagged that foul on Amonette, Casey. That's his second. He has both fouls. No, I'm not. He has 2 fouls in the game.
Copas good on the second one. Coach wants Ghost on the whiteboard this time. See if they can get some offense here out of the Ghost set. Amonette going to get a screen this time from Reagan. Going to work off of it. Find Payne Burton down low.
Nice bucket, Payne.
I like Ghost.
We need more Ghosts.
52-40, a 12-point RBS lead here. Full court pressure again. by Pickett County. Not really impacted RBS too much. Get it across the timeline. Riley Thompson over to Birdwell, into Copas. Copas going to go up, and Copas going to be fouled by Caden Thomas. Fouls really starting to mount up here against the Bobcats.
And in worst case, they're shooting fouls.
So Copas went 1 for 2 from the line. Going to step to the line here and try to make it a 14-point basketball game. First shot's on the way by Copas. It's good.
Casey, I was thinking back to our first visit to Red Bowling Springs earlier this year. Coach Andrew Mullinex helped us get a spot on the stage out there, and he told us an interesting fact. There's not one senior athlete in the school at Red Bowling Springs High
And
School.
Colton Copas goes 2 for 2. And as Caden Thomas dribbles the basketball across half court, he's just going to have it taken away from him. And he's going to foul.
That's his 4th foul. So I think he's probably going to have to sit for the rest of the game.
I'm not sure why we're not shooting free throws here, Jake. But they don't. Oh, there's only the 4th team foul. RBS able to get the ball inside. Over to Birdwell. Birdwell not able to get it to go. In there battling for it. And it's going to go off the leg of Joe Birdwell as he and Aminette were battling for it. RBS fans didn't like that one.
Andrew Mullinex didn't either.
Bobcats may have caught a break on that one. Bobcats on the offensive set here. Dylan Anderson left wing. Aminette, long ball. Won't find anything at the back of the rim. Long rebound goes out to Copas. Going to get it up court to Hackney. 6:20 to go here in the quarter. Get it inside to Copas. Out to Birdwell. RBS may be satisfied with running a little clock this possession. Birdwell going to dribble it to the top of the key. Going to reverse his dribble, get it into Link. Link, little 5-foot jumper won't go. Rebound, Lyric Paris. Nice rebound. Get it up to Aminette. Aminette picks up his dribble, gets it to Lyric Paris. Back out to Gage Harris. Gage Harris over to Aminette, right in front of the Pickett County bench. Long ball. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lyric Paris. Going to keep this possession alive. Gage Harris. Over to Reagan. Reagan going to power his way in.
Nice bucket, Eli Reagan. He needed that one.
54-42 with 12-point RBS advantage here. Let's see if Pickett County can dig in and get a few stops. RBS across the timeline, up to Copas. Over to Thompson. Nice little left-handed finish from Riley Thompson from 3 feet. Makes it a 56-42 game. Aminette way down deep in the paint. And he's going to be fouled that time. Let's see who they pin that one on. Going to pin that one on Copas.
Is it Copas? It is Copas. That's his 4th foul.
56-42 with 14-point. RBS Dogs advantage here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown.
And I think you really have to attack Colton Copas here for the next 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
They don't have a whole lot of depth over there on the bench. You got Maxie Wilson, who's played limited minutes here tonight. He came in and gave him about 30 seconds.
And picked up a foul.
Aminette goes 2 for 2 at the line. So make it a 56-44, 12-point RBS lead here. 5:05 to go in 3rd quarter. Hackney dribbles it up over to Birdwell. Into Thompson.
Walk, that's a walk.
Thompson's going to walk right in the center of the paint. The officials were there all over that one. We got a timeout on the court. Coach Andrew Molnick's going to take a 30-second timeout. Jake, you're Byrdstown and you're Pickett County. You're down 12 here. What's Coach Aminette drawing up over there on the whiteboard?
It's got to be something to attack the rim. I really think it does. I mean, you've had some limited success on the perimeter. Most of it's come from Caden Thomas with 4 fouls, excuse me. It's got to be something that attacks the rim. Aubrey Link, Colton Copas, get one of the big guys to do something that they can't do, they don't want to do, and hopefully maybe you can get an easy look.
Colton Copas with those 4 fouls, so we'll see if Coach Aminette draws something up here where he can attack that and see if he can get Colton Copas to foul out of this game. Again, limited depth over there by RBS. They still have a really nice lineup in the basketball game, though. Aubrey Link and Hackney, Copus and Birdwell have all played really nice tonight. Even Thompson with a couple of big baskets. Amonette into the front court. Amonette. They're going to call a foul as he got down deep. We'll see who they're going to put it on.
There should have been a foul out here where Lyric Paris got ran over.
Going to put it on Chris Hackney. And that's going to be the 19th foul.
That's his third.
For RBS.
So you got more and more guys. You got more and more guys for RBS near in foul trouble.
Got some folks out here getting some perspiration up off the court. Had several kids hit the deck that time. A little slick spot on the court, said official Bobby Rollins. So we got the perspiration up. Amonette at the free throw line, trying to cut it back to a 10-point. RBS lead. First shot on the way is good by Jacob Amonette.
Casey, you talk about game-winning plays, free throws with the clock stopped. That's one of them.
Amonette goes 2 for 2, cuts it back to a 10-point RBS advantage. Full court pressure this time. Get it up to Birdwell. Over to Hackney. Down to Link. They just broke through the press like butter that time. And they're able to score 58-46, RBS. Out to Reagan. Over to Amonette. Amonette on the drive. Into Lyric Paris. Lyric Paris can't finish. And let's see who they're going to take that one to the table on. They're going to put that one on Aubrey Link.
Yeah, that's his. That's his fourth foul.
So you got Copus and Link both with 4 fouls.
And Pickett County's in the double bonus now.
And you got some fans over here. It looks like getting ready to hit the road.
Yeah.
And they're going to ask security to come over and escort these guys out of here. Not a very nice thing that the RBS fan did right there. He's going to get in some shots at the end.
It's not something we could say on radio.
And they're going to get law enforcement coming to escort this gentleman out of here.
Maybe that's something that rallies these Pickett fans up.
He's going to hear it from the Pickett County fans as they exit out of here.
Give it to him.
And let's see what that does to this gym and this crowd, Jake.
Yeah, 4:26 left to go.
Mark that down right there on the time. Lyric Paris got one more shot here. Shots up, and it's good. Cuts it to a 11-point RBS lead here with 4:20 to go here in the basketball game. Into Thompson in the backcourt. Over to Hackney, right wing, going to be double teamed. Gets it back over to Thompson. Back to Hackney. Looking for Link at the high post. They found him. Copus. Over to Birdwell. They're going to run some clock this time.
Well, they're very content with this 11-point lead.
Hackney. Dribbling around the perimeter. Over to Thompson. Into Link. And we're going to have 3 seconds against Colton Copus that time. So turn it back over to the Bobcats here. 58-47. Bobcats trail it by 11. Amonette on the handoff to Dylan Anderson. He's going to try to go to the hole and score. He can't
strong,
do it.
Dylan.
And Gage Harris in there battling for a loose ball. It's going to be away and out of bounds. Back to RBS. RBS leads it here, 58-47 with 3:42 to go in the basketball game. Thompson picks up his dribble, gets it up to Hackney. Near the gym here. They're coming to life. Hackney working against Gage Harris. Hackney on the drive into Copus. Copus on the finish. Runs it back out to a 13-point Bulldog advantage.
Casey,
go ahead, Jake.
Getting to the point where you got to get points on every possession if you're Pickett County.
Down to 3 minutes here. And they're going to have a foul up top of the key on Chris Hackney. He's trying to fight across the screen and get out to the shooter.
I don't know what the Red Bowling fan, what the contingency from Red Bowling Springs is complaining about. He ran over Lyric Paris.
So Lyric Paris went 1 of 2 last time. He's double bonus time here for the Bobcats. 2 shots. First shot on the way is good.
And now you've got, if you're Red Bowling Springs, your entire offense of Copus, Hackney, and Link all have 4 fouls.
Second shot on the way by Lyric Paris, no good. Makes it a 48-60, a 12-point RBS advantage. Steal up court, Dylan Anderson, he can't not finish it. And that's a big play right there in the basketball game. Had a wide open layup and just blew it. RBS going to turn it over again. Ball's on the court. Loose ball. Held ball situation. We're going to go back to the Bobcats from Pickett County. Caden Thomas over at the scorer's table ready to check in. Got a little more perspiration. We're having to get up on the court. Bobby Rollins out there working hard, trying to help get the perspiration up. 60-48, RBS leads it here. After a held ball, Pickett County going to play it in right by the RBS bench. Eli Reagan. Inbounds to Aminette. 12-point game. Got to go here. Gage Harris. Over to Reagan. Top of the key, Paris.
Got to go.
Over to Aminette. And Aminette is going to try to get around Riley Thompson. And he's just going to get the ball's going to squirt away from him. And out of bounds, going to be a turnover, Bobcats. Copus on the inbound. Finds Birdwell. In the backcourt still. Full court pressure. Get it across to Hackney. Hackney's going to pull up right in front of his bench. Going to get a double team and going to have a timeout from Coach Andrew Mullinex. And it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them, Jake. Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Get it into Aubrey Link. And it's going to be fouled immediately that time. I think they're going to pin that one on Lyric Paris. So only the 16 foul. So Chris Hackney going to do it all over again here for the Dogs from RBS. Try to get it inside. Get it into Thompson. Back to Hackney out top of the circle. 2:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hackney going to be fouled up top of the key by Jacob Aminette. And puts RBS into the bonus to the 1-1. We're going to have a substitution checking in. Payne Burton checking in. Gage Harris going to check out, catch a blow. The back iron, no good. Gets his own offensive rebound. It's not going good. It's not going good.
It's not.
60-48, RBS with the basketball. Hackney working out top against Payne Burton. Over to Longwell. Scratch at Birdwell. Back to Hackney. Hackney. Back to Birdwell. Running some time off here.
RBS is really content with just working some clock.
Birdwell Out top of the key to Aubrey Link. Right wing, Hackney. Trying to double team. Hackney on the drive, over to Birdwell. Hackney gonna work off a screen. Back to Birdwell. Burned about a minute off on this possession. They find Colton Copas right under the bucket, and he delivers. 62-48, 14-point. RBS advantages. Some folks are starting to make their way out of the stands here and into the parking lot. Payne Burton can't convert. Point blank range. Lyric Paris going to kick back out. Caden Thomas. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Lyric Paris. Battling in there for it. And Lyric Paris on the reverse scoop and score. Makes it a 62-50 RBS lead. And Coach Mullenek's going to take a full timeout. Jake will take one with him. Bobcats trail it here by 12, 62-50. Final 40 seconds coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're a new home, a new business, new car. Local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service. Modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Red Bowling Springs trying to wait out the final 40 and a half seconds. They lead 62-50. Here's Casey Bolton.
Copas tries to inbound. Ball swatted the way and out of bounds. So he's going to try it again. This time he's got to hold his spot, though. No longer after a made basket, so he can't run the baseline. Copas on the inbound, struggling, finds Hackney. Hackney's going to be fouled from behind by Lyric Paris. Chris Hackney going to walk down to the other end of the floor and try to convert on a couple of free throws and run this lead out even more. As RBS leads at 62-50 here at the Bobcat Den in Birdstown. Official finally gets everything settled in the lane here. Got a little communication over the table. Make sure it's 1-1, and it is. Bounce the ball to Hackney. Shots up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Eli Reagan. Amonette pressing it into the front court. Works into the baseline. Throws a shot up behind his head, no good. Rebound down to Hackney, up to Birdwell. Over to Link. Out to Thompson. Over to Hackney. Lyric Paris is going to come take a foul.
Yeah, I think that'll be his fifth. Excuse me.
Yes, has come in on the road here, Jake. Andrew Mullenek's
program building win for RBS.
Certainly is. They've only been able to get 3 wins on the season. And going to make it number 4 here tonight. Birdwell on the offensive rebound. And RBS just going to dribble it out here. You hear the crowd here from RBS giving the Dogs some love as they came on the road tonight to the Bobcat Den here in Birdstown and going to take care of the Pickett County Bobcats. Final score here tonight, 62-50. RBS able to come in here in 7A and get it done on the road. Stick around, fans. Post-game show rolling your way next. Jake and I will break down the game, have stats. Got a couple of games from Sports Nation. Let you know what those scores are. Post-game rolls your way next right here on UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Birdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Range. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic
soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Putting the wraps on tonight's game, the Union Bank post-game report. Visit your Birdstown Union Bank location. Local bank, local decisions. Union Bank.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. Tonight on the final night of the season as Pickett County goes 1-1 tonight, and the boys fall to the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs 62-50. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden in post-game coverage. Casey, we mentioned it at halftime as it just kind of felt like Pickett County was sleepwalking through this one, and well, they slept through the entire game and fall 62-50 tonight.
Yeah, Jake, unfortunately with high school, that RBS team, Jake, it's going to be a dangerous team to play over there in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next week over in Jackson County. And so it's going to be Clark Range and RBS going to pair off in that 4-5 game. And then the winner's going to play Clay County. But I'll tell you what, RBS tonight, they're a team that you don't want to sleepwalk, because you'll have a nightmare during that sleepwalking session.
Yeah.
And with a lot of Chris Hackney, Colton Copas, Aubrey Link, and then also tonight, Joe Birdwell came in and really gave some great minutes off the bench, or not off the bench, but he's not relied on or called on to score a lot, but man, he sure got into the action tonight. Hit 3 big buckets in the third quarter and really was able to get them going. And so it was all RBS here tonight, Jake. Pickett County going to have to lick their wounds, going to have a few days off for practice as they start scouting for next week. And if I'm not mistaken, Jake, we're
I think Pickett
in the tournament.
Pickett County is locked into the 3 seed, as we mentioned in the during the starting lineups, and so there was nothing really left to play for here tonight. So Pickett County should draw Gordonsville if our math is correct. We don't claim math as our strong suit here on this broadcast, but if the standings are correct, if they are right, they will draw Gordonsville next week in Jackson County.
Tell you what to do, fans. Tomorrow you want to check out the UC Sports Nation website. Jake and I will be over at the 7A coaches show or coaches meeting tomorrow over in RBS at the Donahoe restaurant, and where we'll be able to get some insight on all the tournament action, who's going to be paired with who. We'll also have regular season superlatives, so make sure you join over UC Sports Nation. Check out the website tomorrow for all the updated action. Just a hard one here tonight for the Pickett County Bobcats. Just not a whole lot of energy and RBS able to come in here on the road and get it done. Tell you what, Jake, let's take one more break. We'll come back. Jake will break the game down for us, give her final stats as we look forward to next week. Fans, stick around. Stat line from Jake coming your way next right here on UC Sports Nation.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank Post-Game Report. Proud to serve Byrdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service. Modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back into the Bobcat Den tonight as Pickett County goes 1-1, and the Pickett County Bobcats fall in game 2 of our game tonight, 62-50 to RBS. Let's take a look at the stat lines for both teams. Pickett County was led in points by Jacob Amonette with 14 points, Gage Harris with 11, Caden Thomas with 9, Eli Reagan, Payne Burton, and Lyric Paris all with 4 points, and Caden Miller and Dylan Anderson both with 2. For the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs, who moved to 4-20, 2-6 in 7A, they were led by a big night from Mr. Colton Kopus with 27 big points. Chris Hackney and Joe Birdwell both with 11, and Aubrey Link with 9, along with Riley Thompson with 4 points for the final tally of 62-50. Let's take a look around at a UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Not a lot of games tonight in the Upper Cumberland. We had a couple teams playing along with Pickett County and RBS. Let's take a look at our girls scoreboard real quick. As Macon County traveled to Clay County and Pickett County hosted Red Bowling Springs. The final of that one earlier was 65-62 in favor of the Lady Bobcats. And we also had Jackson County over at York in a big district battle. Clay County topped Macon County over in Salina 57-43. And York Institute tops the Jackson County Blue Devils Devilettes 62-15 in girls action, and in boys action, along with the Bobcats falling 62-50 to the Red Bowling Springs Bulldogs. Clay County topped Macon County 61-22, and York Institute tops Jackson County 46-45 for a share of that district title over in Jamestown. So fans, stay tuned. We do believe we know Pickett County's next opponents in the district tournament. The girls should play Clark Range, and the boys should play Gordonsville, their opponent from Tuesday night. Yes, but we do not have that confirmed. Stay tuned to the UC Sports Nation website for all of the tournament brackets and superlatives that come in the final. Come in at the end of the regular season. For Casey Bolden, I'm Jake Wallman saying good night from Bardstown. The final, one more time, Pickett County falls to Red Bowling Springs 62-50.